What is up, Clever Coop family? Happy Thursday to you. Yes, Spooky Thursdays will be returning soon, but not on this eve. Not on this eve in particular, because I feel like with the amount of time that I have tonight before doing voiceover auditions and all that good stuff, I don't want to like hop into a big narratively based game, get everybody caught up on the narrative, and then be like, well, bye. And also, it's been a minute since we've done any Jackbox, so that'll be fun. I want to play with y'all and have some giggles, maybe a laugh and a chuckle or two if we can manage. Good to see y'all. Haven't caught the stream in so long. What's up, Mackenzie Manny? Good to see you. Also, Nurse Frog, I saw that you'd resubscribed. It's been a minute for you too. Thank you, Nurse Frog. Appreciate you. A single chortle, perhaps. Resplendent Reveries, I try not to promise things I can't deliver on, and I already do that when I say I'm streaming at this time and I'm late, so promising a chortle at this time, I just don't feel comfortable doing it. But I hope everyone's having a lovely day. It's your 20th birthday. Happy birthday, Goki Queen. What's your advice for when you're in your 20s? Goki Queen, just be in your 20s. And I know that sounds stupid. It really does, but like, I feel like every year, even now, like you turn an age and you're like, oh God, I'm getting older. Like, oh God, I'm not quite old enough, and all these different things. And it's just like, just live the life you're at. Live where you are. Be who you are. Be the age you are. It's gonna be fine. So anywhoozle, happy birthday. Oh yeah, I've got some 5 o'clock shadow today. Sorry, this is what happens when I don't shave for one day. I'm gonna be on camera tomorrow, and I was like, I forgot to shave this morning, or rather didn't have time, and I was like, if I shave right now, then I will have stubble in the morning because it'll be too low for me to do anything about it. I feel like I'm the oldest here, says Adino Music. You don't have to say your age, but I doubt it. We have people kind of all over the place, age-wise. But yeah, anywhoozle. Don't be afraid to try stuff when you're young. You may regret it when you're older, says Meeting Megan. Yes, that's fair. But also, on the other side of that, don't feel like there's anything you have to do by the time you're X age. You know what I mean? You're like, I'm 20, I have to go do this. Oh, I'm 22 and I can't afford to go travel and see the world. It's like, yeah, everything's exploded. So, you know, Orion, of course, says, I guarantee you are not the oldest person here. Orion Core is actually Methuselah. 964 last I checked, or something like that. So, well done. All right. It's 4 a.m. here in Insomniac. Oh, I'm sorry, Kira Lottier. I'm sorry to hear that. I have those mornings sometimes where I'm just like, you know what? If you can handle it, push the alarm back, and if not, you just take it as like a mulligan day where you're like, I'm just gonna get through tomorrow. I'm just gonna survive it, and that's kind of all I got. All right, let's see here. We got Tim Can't Game dropping 100 bits. Thank you very much, Tim Can't Game. Appreciate you. For anybody who's new here, I do read out tips with messages attached. I read out the new subscribers as they come in. I read out the resubscribers all at the end of stream, so it's in one fell swoop little ball situation. And I read out sub bombs when they happen, because while they are not necessary, it is always appreciated. It helps support me, and I like welcoming new people as they join. And for anyone who hasn't played Jackbox, it's real easy, real fun. We got a couple house rules, but otherwise super chill. Methuselah lived to be like 900 years old, and his son was like 1,000. Fair enough. I got my lore wrong. This is my first stream. Well, what's up, Cora Lion? It's almost like Coraline, but not. I love it. I love it. Yes, I planned on a longer stream this evening, but I got a couple extra voiceover auditions right before the end of the day. And then I got a couple notes on a thing I've been working on, which I have to edit up and fix before the morning. And yeah, lots of good things, busy things, but good things. Coraline is the best. It is. There's something about that age of like stop motion music. It's just and also it's still raining in LA. It's still raining in LA. Hey, we got Anonymous gifting 2 flippin' gift subs to 2 newbies. Thank you very much, Anonymous, for gifting to Mudkip Lover and Septh001. Thank you to whomever you may be. A very spicy Clever Coop. Welcome to Lil Neko Tiffy, Steffi 5311. Fear is the heart of love, and then Mackenzie Manny, all subscribing for the first time Thank you very much for that. I appreciate you a lot. That's very, very nice of you. As a new subscriber, or in general a subscriber, you are able to join into the Discord. It's a big old fun old time. Have you played Pokemon Sword? I just started it and I don't know how to feel about it. Jilly Tilly, I played Sword and Shield. I had Shield. We played Shield on stream. I enjoyed it. I don't think it was like... Look, here's the thing about Pokemon. Unless it's like Legends Arceus or something like that, they're kind of making the same game over and over again. And they know that. They know that. And sometimes we know that too. And we just sort of want the comfort. So like, yeah, the game is really fast. And it's probably the first one that you're looking at going like, oh, maybe these are made for younger generations. And you sort of have to decide like, do I want to play something nostalgic and designed for someone younger than me? Or is it time to put it down for a bit? But that's the thing. Like, I'm not saying Pokemon is for kids, but clearly it is designed for kids and can be enjoyed by all ages. You know? Demo Nacho is also, thank you so much. Demo Nacho is gifting to Rad Attack Shark, UK Wani, and then Mina70. Thank you very much, Demo Nacho. Appreciate you. Please give a spicy thank you to all the gift subbers on this eve. Adults play the card game, says Demo Nacho. I feel like a lot of adults collect the card game, but playing the card game? I know very few people who have actually played it. I've only played it like a couple times myself. Nick Meyer is in the chat. Nick, how have you not been VIP'd? Have you not been VIP'd? Also, I'm stoked that you got your name, Nick Meyer. You are now VIP'd, y'all. That is my friend Nick. We've rated Nick a few times. They're a wonderful being. A very stylish and kind individual. You've probably seen them out and about on the internets, and then you'll be like, oh, that's where I know you. Or you're already a colossal fan. Those are the only two options. Nick, thank you for being here. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing well, thank you. I've been busy as a bee, but that's okay. I feel like I've fully dropped off the earth for most of my friend groups, but I'm glad we got coffee recently. That might have been the last time I did anything. No, I went to a birthday party on Sunday. But anyway, thank you very much for being here. Appreciate you. Let me also do a little shout out situation here because Nick also streams. But I hope you're doing well, my friend. We got Lemony Drew gifting a sub to Zav Scorpion. Thank you very much, Lemony Drew. Welcome back, Zav. Oh, excuse me. Welcome for the first time, Zav. Maybe it's Zave, short for Xavier. Or maybe it's Xavier. I don't know. How fancy are we getting this with this Xavier? We've also got Nurse Frog dropping 1,000 bits. Nurse Frog, thank you so much. Again, it has been a minute. It's lovely to see you. Saying, glad to be able to catch a stream, Damien. I've really been enjoying Dungeon Meshi / Delicious in Dungeon. So excited to hear you and more stuff. Thank you very much, Nurse Frog. I appreciate you. Lovely to see you again. We've also got Poncho Green matching that with another 1,000 bits. Good Lord. Thank you both very much for that, for your generosity. Taking a sip of that generosity. And then we got Fish Days dropping 420 bits, which is hilarious for a reason that I won't disclose. But thank you very much, Fish Days. I appreciate you a lot. All right. Oh, also, y'all, speaking of getting to do more, Breezy Vimo, sorry, I'm jumping from thing. Breezy Vimo says, do you get removed from the Discord if your sub expires? There's a grace period of I think it's like 3 weeks. So because especially with when you use Amazon Prime, your Prime sub to subscribe. Yes, the benefit is that it's like free to you if you already use Amazon Prime. But that being said, we don't want it to like boot you out immediately because you have to like manually re-up that. And that kind of sucks if it's just like, well, bye, you know? So, anywhoozle. Oh no, you need to know the yo-yo answer from the other day. Yes, so for anybody who wasn't in stream the other day, I told a story about losing a yo-yo in a neighbor's yard and they got it back to me like 6 years later. Somebody guessed a Yomega Raider, and it was not. It was a Yomega Saber Raider. It hurts your hands way less, and it's way lighter. So there's your answer. You were so close. You were so close. And now I just have 2 Yomega Saber Raiders. Alrighty. And yeah, for anybody who wants to play Jackbox tonight, I did add the on-screen overlay, so theoretically you shouldn't have to use your phone or any other special thing. Whatever you're watching this on, you should be able to just play Jackbox with me on that. I don't know if I've used it properly before, so Do you still know any yo-yo tricks? Do I know yo-yo tricks? Initial reality. I swore I would drop the yo-yo and leave it ever since that day. But yes, I do. We got Where Kitty dropping 300 bits. Thank you very much. Saying, hey Damien, I have a job interview tomorrow for a fraud investigator. Please wish me luck. I'm confident, but I get nervous still, lol. You know what, Where Kitty? That's how you know you're a good fraud investigator. Because a good fraud investigator, and I know this from experience, a good fraud investigator always questions everything. You're like, oh, I'm confident. I've got this. But what if I don't? What if I'm just a fraud? And if you have that internal monologue externally during the interview, I guarantee, not officially, I guarantee that you will get that job. You can do this. Could a non-investigator have a 5 o'clock shadow like this after one day of not shaving? I'm not sure. But good luck, Where Kitty. Oh, I missed this. We got wisdom and we got a few sub bombs. Y'all, this hype train is going. Thank you. Tell you what, let me close my window because I'm always so self-conscious. I'm being loud. Thank you. Ooh, we've got Wisdom and Wine dropping 10 flippin' gift subs. Thank you very much, Wisdom and Wine. Can we please get some hype for Wisdom and Wine? Gifting to Pink Pixel, Luke from Brazil, Artsy Nona, Muted, Sabrina Snacks, Sashmet, KN Nightmare. Oh, it's just Nightmare, but with this underscore. Got it. Clever. We've got Serpent Creative, Tilly Ali, or Tilly Ailey, and then Captain Swordfish. Captain Swordfish, I'm sorry to hear that you lost out on the promotion to Admiral. When will the nepotism stop? You deserved that, darn it. I know it. You won it in the Eel Wars. But thank you very much for doing that, Wisdom and Wine. May Bacchus cheer in your favor this eve. We got Darkly Ash dropping 2 flipping gift subs. Thank you, Darkly Ash. Gifting to Lots Cause and then Brooke MCG. Thank you for that. Thank you very much. We got Medusa dropping 100 bits. Thank you so much for watching the newest episode of Delicious in Dungeon, out today on Netflix. I'm actually a couple episodes behind. I recorded them, so I know what happens, but I haven't watched it back yet. I'm excited. Maybe while I'm getting some work done tonight, I can check that out. Why is it called a 5 o'clock shadow? Asks Olive Oil Aaliyah. I don't know for sure, but I have an idea. It's probably, you know, back in the classic day where everybody worked a 9-to-5 job. You'd shave in the morning, become all clean cut, and then by 5 p.m. you grow in a little bit of stubble, and it makes it look kind of dark on your face, and so it's a 5 o'clock bad day. Does it cost money to play Jackbox with you? Absolutely not. Fear is the heart of love. You can play for free. Not even you can play for free. That's the way to play it. I'm not going to charge you to play Jackbox with me. DJ Hisoka dropping 5 flipping gift subs. Thank you very much, DJ Hisoka. This is such a sub bomb heavy stream. Thank you, y'all. I appreciate that. It's the time of month where the subscribers like lapse and like you always notice like a little chunk drop off, and that's fine. That happens. That is okay. It's part of it. But like, you know, sometimes you see that and you're like, ah, the number's down. Okay, that's okay. And so thank you. That's very sweet tonight of all night. Appreciate you. DJ Hisoka is gifting to Grimbo Flimbo 357. I am shocked that there were Grimbo Flimbos before you. Eternal, oh no. Christian Ken, Crystal Kiki, and then Sarah Doll 10. DJ Hisoka, thank you so flippin' much. Oh gosh, y'all, thank you very much. And then Baby Legs just resubscribed with Prime. Thank you for doing that. Mod Garrett, as I live and breathe. Mod Garrett, fellow member of the Alienware Hive and internet person extraordinaire. Wonderful at the socials media, wonderful at the comedy, wonderful at all things hosting. Mod Garrett, how the heck are you? Y'all, we're gonna do a little shout out for Mod this eve. Mod, thank you so much for being here. Lovely to see you. What were y'all playing? Welcome on in. We have not started playing Jackbox yet. I'm reading out some very kind sub bombs. So thank you for that, folks. Book club. Oh, it was book club night. I love that you do that. That's so cool. Yeah, Y'all, Mod has a Twitch book club, which I think is smart and cool and smart. So if that sounds up your alley, definitely check that out. But Mod, it's lovely to see you. I hope our paths cross again very soon, IRL. But yeah, sub bombs are going off today. Thank you. Before I continue saying thank you, for anybody who's hopping in from Mod stream, thank you so much for being here. I know how raids go. Sometimes you have to bounce as soon as the streamer you tuned in to watch is done. So thank you for even coming in to say hey. If you don't know me, my name is Damien. I'm a voice actor. I'm a Twitch streamer. I'm with the Alienware Hive, as Mod is. And you may also know me from the YouTube channel Smosh. I try to be all over the place on the internets. But yeah. Tonight we're playing some Jackbox, keeping it chill. I have some voiceover auditions, more than I expected to do tonight. So not doing the usual narrative-based games, but I will be reintroducing Spooky Thursdays soon. We play a lot of cozy games. We play spooky games. As soon as Elden Ring DLC comes out, I'm all over that. I love Soulsborne games. So yeah, we kind of do whatever. But anywhoozle. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, Mod. Alrighty. Let's see here. DJ Hisoka, thank you again for that sub bomb. We also got Nabila dropping 5 flipping gift subs. Thank you, Nabila. Nabila is gifting to Tweety Bird, Koroke, Alisim J, Row Beefcakes, and then JK Martindale. Thank you very much, Nabila. JK Martindale sounds like a really nice brand that, like, you haven't heard of because you're not wealthy enough to have heard of it. You know what I mean? Like, you talk to someone and you're like, oh, I'm not supposed to be at this restaurant. Like, I just found it on Yelp, but I think this might be a dollar sign or two above what I'm supposed to get. And then someone's like, oh yes, I just got these shoes from JK Martindale. And you're like, oh, you got one of the 10 that they made this year? You know? Speaking of which, I saw some cool shoes that were cheap. They're not cool fancy shoes. They're just cool looking and they're cheap. And I was gonna buy them, but it was right before bed a few nights ago. And I was like, I'll just get it in the morning. And I had a dream that they were sold out. And I'm like, that's ridiculous. These aren't expensive shoes. They aren't fancy shoes. Why would they sell out? And I looked in the morning and they were sold out in both sizes I could have worn. So I was just like, Dream Damien knows what's up. But that's okay. Nabila, thank you again. We got 100 bits from Tim Can't Game. Thank you so much. Oh, you get to demo a kitchen at church tomorrow? Okay, yeah, time to get some stress out. I love that. Yeah, say it cool. You know what? Can you do me a favor, Tim? Even if you don't record it, don't do anything. You don't have to prove it. Just do this for me in the atmosphere. Before you demo something in the kitchen, say a really cool, like, one-liner where you're just like, I don't know, it's just like, church is in session. Or like, oh, yeah, have fun in Hell's Kitchen or something like that. Or, you're like, letter from John to the apostles. Dear apostles. Yeah. And then you just kick it. You blow up that part of it. Do something like that for you, for me. Abby gets the D, dropping 100 bits. Thank you very much. My job is doing a collab with Final Fantasy. I'm so hype. Abby, that's awesome. I would ask what your job is, but I don't want to dox you or have you dox yourself, but that's flipping cool. So I love that. Someone asked if I'll be playing Persona 3. I don't know if that's a stream game for me because there's so much reading. It would just be a long one. I will be playing it myself. But Persona 3 sent me I'll do a Persona one day. Yeah, so then I will play the game. Oh my God, we have so many more sub bombs. Thank you so much, y'all. I'm gonna keep reading these out. I hope it doesn't seem like I'm just scooting past your questions. And I will read out the tips as well. My God, thank you all very much. This is very sweet. Melanie K dropping 5 flipping gift subs. I don't know why I was the monarch there. I was like, Melanie K dropping 5 flipping gift subs. Gifting to Einlol34. Now I'm going more Skeletor. Crybaby Cowboy, Wayne. Maybe it's Wayne's harder, but I know for me, I know it's Wayne Sharder, and that's okay. Lindsay the photographer, and then Tesseract. Melanie K, thank you so much for that. So many sub bombs today. This is very nice. Thank you. Backpack versus book bag. Knapsack, rucksack. I don't know. Quinn commits sin. Whatever words you use, if I know what you're talking about, you can use it. Ren Bell dropping 2 flipping gift subs. Thank you very much, Ren Bell. Gifting to Zatnikatel. And then Patty Riot 91. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Oodles. Thank you. It's coming out after Valentine's Day, so it will be nationwide, but obviously can't say my job. Of course. Abby is the D. Thank you. Yeah, that goes for everybody here. Be very mindful. Like, we are a very chill community. We like talking about real life stuff. Be very mindful for yourself of boundaries and what could be used to trace information back to you if someone were so inclined. Just want you all to be safe. And we've got Nurse Frog. It's been so long. Back with a vengeance, dropping 10 flipping gift subs. Let's go. Thank you very much, Nurse Frog. I appreciate you. Gifting to Space Whalmer, Mr. Ches, T Squale or TS Kale, Alafair, Lego, Neko, Lucia, Nicole, What is Love? Baby, don't hurt me. Dara Love. That is so funny. The two names in a row are What is Love, and then it's Dara Love. What's love? Oh, it's there. That's right there, I guess. Wait, do we have a second raid from Azim? Yo, Black Purist. Okay, another friendo who is extremely prominent on TikTok. Yo, first of all, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna VIP you up. We're gonna VIP you up. Boom, and then we're gonna shout you out. I keep almost typing Azim, and I'm not going to. Boom, there we go. Y'all, this is a fellow streamer / video game human being. Azim, I'm so sorry. I saw your message the other day regarding Tekken. I would love to play Tekken with you. It has been a very busy couple of weeks, and if I showed you my calendar for next week, you would explode. But for all for the good things. Oh, from actually. Oh, Chaka. Is that all things that people can talk about? In their ads, says Chocoholic Mama. Okay, great. So you saw Azim in the ads. Yes, I get to do an episode with Azim on actually. Sorry, Black Purist. I'm gonna start using it to you. Can't wait for our episode to come out. And yes, let's kick it soon. Do not talk about him positively. Azim is a villain. Ice Penguin. What makes you think I'm not? Any hoozle. That's gonna be a lot of fun. To anybody who's new here, I already said this a second ago, so sorry if you're hearing me repeat it because we just got another raid. How lucky I be tonight. Thank you. I'm Damien. I know that if you raid in with somebody, sometimes you gotta go immediately after, and that's okay. But I'm a voice actor, I'm a Twitch streamer. You may also know me from the YouTube channel Smosh. I'm in a couple animes that are out right now. I'm in a couple video games that are out right now. I've been doing this for a hot minute, so yeah, that's me. I'm Damien Haas on everything. So if you feel like sticking around, we do cozy games, and then we do stuff like Elden Ring, no armor, only fists run, and we just finished Baldur's Gate. I'm a colossal nerd and weeb. Someone asked what brand shirt this is. This is Blackcraft. All the like spooky stuff I wear is Blackcraft. If it's technological and cool, it's Neophoric. In fact, I just got some new Neophoric shirts. They sent me a few, and I'm very excited for it. But they're currently drying. So I'm an ambassador for them. So if you want to check out their stuff, there it is. But that's all I'm going to be wearing for the next month. Oh, and you watched me in So Random. I always forget to shout that out. Well, I guess, I don't know. Dog, that was a while ago. I'm proud of it, but it was a while ago. So those are my Disney Channel Zodio ones. So I'm not going to be greedy. But Nurse Frog, thank you again. So Azim, we are currently in the middle of a very generous sub bomb explosion where a bunch of people are dropping subs. So thank you all very much. I am going to continue shouting those out because people have been very generous and kind, and I don't want to miss that. But y'all, show Black Purist some love. Saying your name. Show Black Purist some love. Y'all are welcome to stay and hang out if you rated on in. But thank you very much. I appreciate you. We've got Rainbow Sock Monkey. Yeah. That's the full name. That's how it's spelled too. Dropping 10 flippin' gift subs. Let's go. Thank you very much. Gifting to Sigbam, Lil Panda Onesie, Jimmy Cool, Melissa X, Negan Lucille, or maybe Negan Luchule. I don't know how to say your name. Moss the Bee, Jess Lee, Kristen 023, Atlas Bunny. How many rhymes are we gonna get? Simon says the F word. Oh, okay, well, that's how we end it. Hey, Baby Magic, and we got my friend Baby Magic here. She's a DJ, she's fantastic. Shout out Baby Magic. We got Resplendent Reveries dropping 5 flipping gift subs as well. Thank you very much, Resplendent Reveries. Gifting to Hammy Bean, Stephanie XM, Mary Fury, Cyberspace Cadet, and then all glory to the Hypnotoad. A fair chunk, Black Purist. It's been a lot. It's been very nice. I'm gonna guess what? Probably close to like 40. It's a lot. Thank you very much. Trident Football dropping 100 bits. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. They're asking. I'm sorry. It's a lovely question, and I admire your chutzpah, but that's not unfortunate you a lot. But wherever you audition, regardless of what your path, whatever form that takes, sketch comedy is something you want to pursue. There's a lot of ways to do that, and I encourage it because it can help in all sorts of areas of your life. Darkly Ash gifting more subs to Skelly1706. Thank you so much. Subs, thank you, Space Gators. Y'all figured out space travel? The Florida Gators are football players and they know space travel? Gifting to Remy Bird, Dancer, Kelpie Panda, the Trash Ghost, and Miss Word Expert. Nope, MS Word Expert, the Rosas Word Expert. We got one more sub bomb to read out, and then we're gonna start hopping into this here Jackbox video game, and I'll read out tips as they come in here and there. Florida in space. I don't know whether I feel safe or in danger. Oh, safe, Allie Taylor. Look, here's the thing. Florida, you get a lot of crazy reputation things going on because of the actions of your population that end up in the news. And I get it. It's not everybody in Florida, but here's the thing. Florida does have ingenuity. They're coming up with new crimes all the time. I'm like, you're like, have you ever had that like intrusive thought of like, I want to be the first person to ever say a certain sentence? You might say it out loud, hoping that just like no one in human history said it before. That's what Florida does, but with crimes like, well, no one's done that yet, but I think we have to consider it a crime. So if that's the barrier between us and any outer space invaders, I think we're gonna be okay. We skip the first 2 acts of the alien invasion movie and go straight to like, what if we drive Kyle into the sun to blow up the aliens? And you're just like, yeah, bet, try it. And then they do. I feel like that would work. Space Gators, thank you again. We got Sake Sensei dropping 5 flipping gift subs. Thank you, Sake Sensei. Gifting to Tristman, Emery24, Spooky Space Witch, Rosie, and then TJ Rivers. Thank you very much for that, Sake Sensei. Does Google give out trophies for the first ever Google searches with no results? Wait, you say still give out trophies? Was that a thing that they did? Because I feel like that would just land you on a list where they'd be like, we got a real think for yourselfer here. Get them. They used to do that? Oh, dang, I feel like I could have been all trophied up. You know what I should do is continue uploading VODs, and then we'll just get to 100,000 YouTube subscribers at some point, and then I'll get that trophy. That'll be neat. We got Lemony Drew gifting a sub to Chubby Cupcake. Last little thing here, we got a few more new subscribers already subscribing for the first time on their own. We got Pink Bun, give us spicy clever coop. Welcome to Pink Bun, Cora Lion 99, PB, and Heather. And then I think I already shouted out Mackenzie Manny. Nope, Mackenzie Manny. Fear is the heart of love. That's like the most anime line I've ever heard, and I love that. And then All Nat here is gifting to Trident Football. Thank you very much. Oh, and Jenny Rummy is gifting a Black Purist. Black Purist, you're now an official member of the Clever Coop. You're a pigeon, and you just got plus 1 million new intelligence, so good luck with that. All right, thanks for all the sparks, y'all. You just gotta upload a deck list for Exodia Blue Eyes, says Ice Penguin. Yeah, I guess so. You know what's crazy? Hold on, actually, I have an idea. Speaking of the thing you just said, everybody time me. I think I can do this in 10 seconds. I think I can. Okay, if it's not on my desk, I think I... Does anyone else have the ADHD brain where nothing is organized, but because of that, you know where everything is? Give me 10 seconds, starting now. Got it. I got the thing. I got the thing. God, that was so fast. I slowed down just to give you a chance.
I summon all 5 pieces of Exodia, the Forbidden One, winning me the game.
Impossible. That's never happened in a game once. Yugi. I have all 5 pieces on hand at the ready. Do you understand what you're dealing with now, Ice Penguin? Do you understand the level? And then Desi Lou dropping 5 flippin' gift subs. Thank you very much, Desi Lou. Desi Lou is gifting to Kim Marie, Galen Starfire, Cyberwarg, Modest Mage, and then Princess Smart. Thank you very much, Desi Lou. I appreciate you. Appreciate you a lot. Wow, I thought we would be playing Jackbox by now because it was going to be a shorter stream, but my goodness, this is very, very nice of you. Thanks, everybody. The hair is giving Quicksilver. Thank you. I'm going to get it redone soon, so it's like, you see how there's like that blonde tinge to it? That's got to get taken out. That's going to get taken out. Alrighty. How's everybody doing? How the heck are y'all? What are you up to? What are you doing? Eddie No Music or Adino Music, have you ever dabbled with? I'm gonna look up that word because I feel like it's a Ligma situation. Work, says Desilu. Desilu, when I want your favorite Rihanna song, I'll ask for it. No, I hear you. EB says Baby Magic. I also hear that. New Exodia support dropped recently? Really? Yeah, new Yu-Gi-Oh! I tried it like a year or two ago. It was wild to me. It's still cool, but like, it looks insane. Ignoring my school responsibilities? Well, look. But Patoni maybe baloney. There we go. Ignoring my school responsibilities. Look, that's up to you. You can, here's my thing. Procrastinating, never ideal. I don't love that I do it. If you're gonna do it, let yourself do it. If you're gonna procrastinate, don't sit around and feel bad about it. Just procrastinate and then be like, I'm gonna do it at this hour and make a deal with yourself. And also, here's something that'll help you. You don't have to do anything at an even time. You don't have to do something like, okay, I'm gonna work at 7. Okay, I'm gonna get this done at 7:30. Nope. You can be like, 7:03, I'm gonna do it. Okay. So someone asked if I've ever tried conlanging, and it's a language whose phonology, grammar, and vocabulary, instead of having developed naturally, are consciously devised for some purpose, which may include being devised for a work of fiction. No, I have not tried doing that. And can you see why I thought it was like a Ligma situation where you're like, have you tried conlanging? Conlanguish about these nuts? You know what I mean? Like it sounded like that. So no, I haven't tried it, but that sounds pretty cool. All right. Of course I do that when the music stops, my God. It does, see, Sleepy Little Rider, it does sound like it would be a thing. 300 bits from PB and Heather, thank you so much. Appreciate that a lot. And then Space Raptors, what is going on? There are so many space reptilioids, reptilandos right now. If Turok were here, he'd be having an absolute meltdown. Space Raptor subscribing for the first time. A very spicy, clever coop. Welcome to you. Thank you so much. For anyone who was tipped, I promise I will read those out relatively gushing soon. Tim Can't Game dropping another 100 bits. Thank you very much. Space be getting wacky lately. Sharky Ash, space been getting wacky. We don't even know what dark matter and dark energy are, and they make up most of everything. Cypher of Tier, we've had so many friends visit the stream. Time to shout out Cypher of Tier as well. You'll never guess whose email I'm gonna respond to after stream that I just remembered. Cypher of Tier. It's been a day. Everybody join us in following Cypher of Tier. Oops. Thank you very much for hopping in and saying hey. We will be playing some gosh dang Jackbox in a minute here, folks. Yeah, yo, my day was wild. So I remember I talked about my wrist a while back, my wrist and forearm, and I'm like, oh, I think it's just tendonitis. And then it hurt bad enough for long enough in different spots that I'm like, oh, maybe it's carpal tunnel. And then it hurt way worse, and I was like, oh, have I just had like a stress fracture for like a long time? So that was the thing. So I went x-rays and just say, x-ray please. And they're like, yeah, but now you have a prescription. And so I called like an urgent care today, and I was like, hi, can I bring this in and get an x-ray? They're like, oh, we can't take like x-ray prescriptions. I'm like, you have an x-ray machine, right? I've gotten one done there before. And they were like, yeah, we do. We could do that. And I'm like, okay, but you can't take the prescription for it. They're like, no, it's a thing. And I'm like, oh, okay. Could I come to you like for the first time and say, my wrist hurts? What do you think we should do about it? And they're like, oh yeah, we could x-ray you then. And I was like, okay. Yeah, I'll probably come to you guys. And then I like called up a couple specific places that are like imaging centers that specifically do x-rays. And they were all like, oh yeah, we could do that, no problem. We just got to check your insurance for a few days. I'm like, that. So anyway, no updates on the wrist, but I'm still trying to figure it out. And I spent a lot of time today doing that. Thank you for the raid, Flitty Cat. My God, this has been the nicest, most generous day. I haven't caught my breath, but in a good, nice way, in a good, kind way. Flitty Cat, thank you so much. Welcome on in. Then why write prescription? I don't know. I'm a potato. I haven't had a general practice doctor in like the longest time, like family doctor, you know what I mean? And that's like precisely why, because every time I'm like, oh, I have an ankle problem, I will go to the ankle doctor and they say, welcome, this is the only thing I do, I'm good at that. I go, great. Whereas when I went to the general doctor, I was like, can you do this? They're like, and I'm like, you do this? And, do this? No, but here's a prescription for it. What did you do today? We weighed you and you told us what medicine you take. I was like, okay, I don't think I'm gonna come back here. Space Gators dropping another 5 flipping gift subs. Y'all, this is bonkers. Thank you so much. Space Gators gifting another 5 to hi 95, Mr. Ecoria, Wiley Weaver, Antlers, and then Haley K. Thank you so much. And then we got Smoke Girl, or maybe it's Smoak, S-M-O-A-K. Or maybe it's Small, like she's small, and then A-K, because she's got a Kalashnikov or something. Smo Aikeko is gifting 5 flippin' subs to EB Eternal Fragment, Fiona Anouk, The Gond, Death of a Mark, and then Queen of the Crow. Thank you very much, Smoke Girl. Appreciate you a lot. Oh, one last thing, since people are being so sweet and shouting me out, I want to shout out one person right now. For any of you out there who play Honkai Star Rail, one of my best friends in the world plays Firefly, and their name in Instantgram is Annalisa Fisher. So I'm just gonna write it here. I'm gonna find a link on the Instantgram and I'm gonna post the link. Instagram, Annalisa Fisher, because if you like the Honkai Star Rail, they deserve recognition for their work, and they tried very hard, and they they do a great job, and I just want to show them love. So anywho, yo, I think it's time we hop into some gosh dang Jackbox. We have so many people hanging out tonight. This is lovely. Thank you for being here. And again, I do have the overlay on, so you should be able to play on your computer sort of as is, or on your phone as is. But if not, we'll walk you through how to do it. We've also got a couple of house rules for Jackbox, but they're not too hard. Time to jack the box, says Black Purist, ... Wait. No, that's correct. We will steal a box of jewels, is what you meant by that. Or you're stealing someone's Scion XB. Yes. Shout out, but announced. Thank you very much, E-Page. I appreciate you. Also, shout out to all of our mods. We love our mods. They volunteer. They don't have to be here, but they choose to spend their time being here, so thank you. We stealing? Is it heist time? Damn it, Cypher of Tear. I said after the last job I was out, but you pulled me back in. Okay, I'll steal. 2 crimes. Liv Lively is gifting a sub to Essie Crossed, or Essie Crossed. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Oh, your Scion XP died recently and you missed it. You know what? They're making toast in heaven now. The poor Scion XB. I mean, it's the heist of the cement shoes. That's true, Cypher of Tear. We gonna die old and happy, surrounded by our loved ones? Or do we die in battle like warriors and end up in Valhalla fighting all the time? That doesn't sound very fun. This music is so weird. I think I might just go back to our old album. It used to be a good one. We got Hell of a Crow, first time chatter. What's up, Hell of a Crow? Welcome on in. Thank you for tossing me. Of course, Cypher of Tier. Look, let's watch some Yes Anderson films, because I'm gonna agree to the thing that you said and add on to it. We're gonna support each other. Let's hop into some Jackbox. For those of you that have not played Jackbox before, first of all, it's a game that you can play along from the comfort of your own home without having to download anything, without having to buy anything. Don't worry, Demo Nacho, I haven't forgotten. Don't you worry. We'll do the question of the day. Don't you worry. But it's party games. It's party games. If you've ever played Quiplash or something like that, it's a grand old time. So let's see, which options do I have? I think I'm gonna start with, I do love a good Quiplash. If you've seen people play like Joke Boat, things like that, that's what that is. All right. But seriously, why pigeons? Fear's the heart of love, why not pigeons? No, parts of this stream are very professional. Other parts are like, I don't know, I like this thing. Like, this was a funny meme that made me laugh back in the day. When I first got a green screen, I was like, oh, I'll make that meme low resolution, blown up way too big behind me. That's the background. That's the whole thing I'm doing. All right, loading up Jackbox. But as I do, everybody who's new here, I do a little something called the question of the day. And my question of the day is, who do we have in the chat today? We got Rhea Lynn, Danny the Blue Recluse, Surrealistic. We got Tiarna GACP. We got, let's see here. We got Zero Bird, Heather is not a cat, Kenna in the Kingdom, Penguin Utopia, Allie Taylor, Itzy's Code, Aeronix, Honey, Honorary Parent, Kira Lautier, TikTok, Ty Tick Guide, Shauna Bean. What's up to You're My Favorite Pizza Place, Shadow Fang, Cozy Chrissy, Nurse Frog, Arachnus Web, Maledict Now. We got Ghosty Goop, Texas Linus, Wimkaloo, Kivy Bees, or maybe K Vibes. I don't know, probably K Vibes. Florian, Live Lively, Penguin Ness. We got Addie's Ghost, Hi, it's Kai, Not a Real Ginger, Phoebe. We got Squiddly Bug, Atomic Cafe, Daydream, Emily. We got I'm a Potato, Acidic Disaster. We got Lucky McBee, Quinn Q, Melodic Moss, Royale, Icarus Walks. We got Ann28, the She-Dap, Sharky Ash, the Jamless One, Ghosty Goop. We got Wisdom and Wine, Swift Gamer Girl. We got Annie Jane. We got Shy Geek Mama, Savvy Rose, Jezel Strange, Boogie Alarm Pants, Jaden Lynn, Clary Leo, Banana Pie 00. We got CMID, Damon Kitten. We got Angelica Bito, Snacky to the Max. We got Heimdall GC85, Sprout BB, Allie Taylor, Small Town Singer, Callum Draws. We got Black Medusa, Chaotic Cosmos Engineer, Frog Saxophone. What's up to Morte Moon, Darjes, Kitsa, Dash is a Trash, Nabila, Lemony Drew, Quinn Commits Sin, Zayla Blackthorn, Evie Lynn, Zombie Beauty, Brooke, we got Jay Newcomb, K-Chick, Rye the Bread, Shiloh Sator, too many to count. That's right, y'all. There are too many people here for science to count. Science doesn't have that many numbers. There's trying to figure out still what dark energy is and why I'm able to surpass it in my 9th form. But tell you what, if I didn't say hi to you right off the bat, I'm sure I'll see you at some point during the stream. All that I ask is please, peep those rules, peep those house rules, if you could, because we're not a particularly strict community. We're pretty darn chill, but again, the mods are volunteers. They don't have to be here. They choose to be here. They are volunteering their time. So please, let's not make their job any harder. Let's not make their job any harder than it could be. I would choke on my spit if I spoke that fast, says Desilu. Joke's on you, Desilu. That's my secret, Captain America. I'm always choking. So I will go over the house rules for Jackbox. I also just meant the rules in general for stream. It's just like, you know, we keep it like relatively PG-13. Don't, you know, we can talk about your life, but you know, don't use the stream as a place to trauma dump, all that good stuff. What's up? What did I say? What did I say? What did I actually say? What did I actually say? Oh no, I think I was going stream of consciousness, and then I saw a bunch of people go, what? Oh. Yeah, I'm always joking. This is what my voice sounds like when I'm joking. I thought you were all surprised by my Capri Sun 100% juice. Because I'm a drink goblin, and I gotta have a bunch of drinks. All right, y'all, let's hop into Jackbox here. Let's hop into Jackbox here. Steals Damien's Capri Sun. That's the heist. Ha ha ha. Cypher of Tier, you unravel the straw and see that it is not a clear wrapping as you thought it was. It is, in fact, a note. Oh, gotta change it. That's not what I thought that would look like. Give me one second. It's a note that says, a special little sippy drink for my friend. That's the twist. All right, y'all. This is the game of Jackbox. Specifically, we're going to be playing Quiplash. So here are our house rules. Basically, Quiplash is as follows. It's going to have 8 main players, and then everybody else gets to play along in the audience. Voting is important in the audience. Which, again, I think with the overlay, you're able to do just sort of on your screen now. Thank you, mods, for changing everything to the Jackbox stuff. It should be able to be good now. So it's going to give you a prompt of some kind. You're going to answer it in the funniest way possible. They're not going to tell you who gave that prompt, and the answers are going to pop up. You're going to vote on the one you think is funniest. They get the points, and at the end, we have a winner, and we go, hey, yay, and we shout them out in chat, and we're so proud of them, and everything is wonderful and lovely. It's a happy little, quippy little time. Click the box image next to the stream CC button. Yes, thank you, Daydream Emily. Or is that me that has to do that? No, I think y'all do. Are there rules of appropriateness? That's a great question, Sheedap. Yes, so here are the house rules. We're not a bunch of babies. Similarly, we're not going crazy with it. Let's keep it like relatively PG-13. Maybe PG-13 plus, but nothing too crazy. Obviously nothing hateful or unkind. You know, the punching down stuff. No. I would also ask, no pandering. Pandering is an example of, like, you know, a lot of you know me from Smosh, right? Not everybody, but a lot of you do. So, like, if you're giving an answer and it's just like, what's the craziest thing you saw today? And you're like, Shane dressed up as Courtney freaking Miller riding a motorcycle all over Spencer. And then, like, a lot of people will vote for that because they know those things. And you're all like, yeah, we like the same stuff. But, you know, be creative. Come up with something different. That's my thing. So, PG like 15. Keep it creative and without the pandering. What else? What am I missing? Oh, yeah. It's been a minute since we've played Jackbox, so I'm going to go a little bit easier on this rule. But we have a lot of international friendos, right? Which means internet latency is going to be a little bit different based on your country. For example, our Australian friends. The internet is bad in Australia. We know that. Hi from Australia, says Kim Marie. See, Kim Marie typed that 45 minutes ago. It's bad in Australia. So if you have played before as one of the 8 main players in the game, I ask that you hold off a little bit before you put in that room code, so that people from other locations or slower internet they have a chance. They have a chance, you know? All right. I think that's it. I'm going to have to switch back and forth between this screen and the settings screen so I can get the mods, the details that they need, because there is moderation here. So let me give me 1 second here. Mods. The password should be the same as the last time, but let me go ahead. Excuse me. I just borped. Just borped. So sorry. I did it just now. Mods, let me type that to you in the Discord chat just to make sure. Great. I don't know why I had to do it like that, but I did, and so I did. Awesome. Australia invented Wi-Fi. Let that sink in. Really? Oh no. They need to get y'all better internet in general. You need to be rewarded for that. But anyway, yeah, if you don't get to the main 8 people game, it's okay. It's still super fun. Oops. There we go. Cool. Okay, so this is basically how we do this. And I know there's no way to get this to everybody in a way that is fully fair, because some of our friends are hard of hearing and need closed captions and things like that, so this way doesn't necessarily work for them. But here's how we do it, and we'll get you the code in a few different ways. Everybody either use the thing on screen, the overlay on screen, or you go to jackbox.tv. It's like Jack in the Box, but without the in the, jackbox.tv. You're going to put in the room code, which I'll reveal in a minute here in a very sneaky way. And then you're gonna enter your name. So here's what I ask. This is the other house rule. I knew I was forgetting something. For name, put in your Twitch name. I'm not making it so that you have to log into Twitch in order to do this, so it's a trust-related thing, but put in your Twitch name, because that way we know who we're playing with. We get to shout you out for real. You know, it's just easier and better that way. Adds to the sense of community. So I'm putting in my name, Damien Haas. So here's what I'm gonna do first. Here's the way I'm gonna do it. Kind of fair, I think. This rule is because of me. Sorry, says E-Paged. E-Paged. Wait, do you mean the pronouncing rule? Or either way, they're both good rules. I appreciate you. All right, so let me go away from this for a minute. So once you're at jackbox.tv, you have to shorten yours. That's okay. It could be like 1 miles, you know. If the name doesn't fit, that's okay. First 12 letters, or just make it shorter. Whatever you got to do. All right, so I'm putting in the letters to join so that I get to be the leader fellow, because I have to run this thing. But for everybody else, I'm now going to pronounce the 4-letter code as though it was a word. It's 4 letters. Sometimes it's easy to do. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it takes a minute. So everybody... Oh, that's right. E-Page says one time I joined as not Damien. That's right. You did do that. But I also appreciate you very much. All right. So here's the 4-letter word. Here we go. Ready? Ricky. 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 Kind of. Oh, we got Irritated Nick. We got HN Honorary Parrot. We got Easy Peasy. We got Ricky. And as soon as the 8 main peeps join, I'll grab it for everybody else. Stay Frosty Nina is in as well. We got 3 more. Ricky. Ricky. TB and Heather. Bussy Car. How dare you? And then Honey Spawn. All right, here we go. Ricky. It's RKII. RKII. Welcome everybody. How's it going? RKII. But we need people in the audience. We got 600 something people watching. I would love to have a bunch of folks in the audience as well. It's a lot more fun with people in the audience. Can the mods pin the link? Val is a Chaotic Soft fangirl. That's a great question. I don't know. Can the mods? I don't know if that's a thing. I typed Ricky like 8 times. I'm sorry, the She-Dap. New to Kingdom Hearts RK2. That's what I thought too. I thought it was Kingdom Hearts-ish. It's like Riku 2. Riku. And while we're waiting for a few more people, I'll wait until it gets to like sure that that's on. But yeah, I mean, it sure should be. Hold on. I'm supposed to have it. It isn't? Give me 1 second. My extensions. I have it set as overlay 1. Is it active? Configure extension before you go live. Yes. Enter, log in to Twitch using the menu in the top left corner. Oh, I have to log into Twitch. Oh, I have to log into Twitch. Well, shoot, that means I'll have to do it for the second game we played, because I am currently in game and not logged into Twitch here. So, oops. So sorry about that, folks. RKII, please join if you feel so inclined. And my apologies. Sorry about that. We'll know for next time. That was Capri Sun that I drank just now, and I liked it. All right, great. In our first tip of the day, which I have to read before we get started because I'm so behind. Thank you so much, y'all. Comes from Tiarna, dropping 369. Nice. Thank you very much, Tiarna. RKII. Here we go. Tiarna says, "Hey, mate. Hope you've had a good day so far. So you know my fun gag gift from Christmas? Well, my bosses got me back. They wore them to work this week, non-meeting days, and were very entertaining. As always, sending my love to you, the chat, and the coop." That's awesome. What a cool workplace that you can do that, and your bosses are like, "This will be a fun thing with our employee." I live and love that. For anybody who has not heard about this whole... So wait, do we have a hype train again? Oh, weird. It has hype train frozen for me now that I've refreshed where it was before the hype train ended. So I was like, how did that happen? That's so funny. So Tiarna basically for the Christmas and the winter holidays put their face all over a bunch of sweaters and gave it to something like 50 people. It was wild. Supposedly. I'm just gonna say I'm believing all this happened. But it sounds pretty good. All right, can y'all hear it okay? I'll still read out all the answers.
This game is Quiplash 3. A quip is born.
Here's the rules.
I'm your host, Schmitty. And does anybody here have the other half of this amulet? No? Checking? No? Well, my quest continues.
Have a good one, Black
If you
Purist.
didn't get
Thanks
in
for
the
being
game,
here.
you can
A
still
little quiet?
vote
Okay.
as an audience member. Type in the room code to join.
A little low? Okay.
Time for round 1. I'm going to flash 2 prompts on your device.
I can't go into settings now. Oh, well, okay.
Type something ingenious that will stand up against another player's response. Then everyone.
Basically, you answer the prompts on your phone and then you vote on your phone. You can still join with RK1II.
People who choose your response. Let's quip.
Let's quip. Let's do it. I'm thinking of my answer. Is always the least interesting part for some of y'all, I think, probably. But we have extended timers on, so we're gonna be good. Silly answer. It's not a good answer. It's a silly answer, and that's okay.
Time's running out.
Great. Done. Stupid answers. I'm not going to win this one, and that's okay. Let's see what people got, and I'll be voting on my phone as well. All the 8 main players, you gotta do the votes as well. The mods are making sure everything is okay and not stinky.
Moderation is wrapping up, and then we'll get this show on the road.
Hey, we're gonna do it. The Out subscribing for the first time. A very
Finally,
sweet,
let's
clever
see
coop.
some
Welcome to
action.
you. Thank you.
And we start with
the secret thing cats do when we're not looking. Work out and get swole. Study dark matter. Ooh, are we working the mind? Are we working the body? Are we working the meound? Are we working the body? Those are both. These are fine. The things I said are really bad just now. The She-Dap is dropping 5 when I have another second, and that's just how these gotta go. Ooh, you destroyed me, Honorary Parrot. I was not confident about the answer, and you killed it.
Okay, what's next?
What's your reflection doing when you turn your back? I feel like these are similar prompts. Being a vampire, clever, a silly little dance, a little jig, perhaps. Oh, I'm sorry. Perharps. It is indeed perharps. I see. Oops. And the Sheet App says, hey, Damien, I hope you're doing so good. I've missed y'all. It was great to see you. I hope you're doing well, too. I've been coming back from a bad trauma, and rewatching Sword AF and Bath Legacy has been the thing that makes me smile the most. I even talked about it in therapy. Love you, Damien, and love the coup. The Sheet App, I appreciate you. I'm sorry to hear that things have been so tough, but I'm glad you're doing a little better now. I'm glad you have some escapes. Come hang out. We'll make you giggle for an evening. And I'm glad we can make you smile. The most difficult hole in mini golf is a tiny version of my high school prom, or no answer. Oh no. Schade. Ach, lieber Gott. For anybody who is one of the 8 main players, you still vote. It'll give people a lot of points if you still vote. Who knew police give tickets for impersonating police or Ligma?
People, it's voting time.
do you really double down and tell the officer Ligma? Or do you triple down and saying, I am also a police officer and you're under arrest? But thank you again, the She-Dap. I'm sorry to hear you've been dealing with it. I'm sorry to hear you've been going through it. But we're always here to help you dissociate a little bit. Oh, and yeah, they use what is known as a safety cue. You don't get as many points, but the game comes up with an answer for you, which is nice. Oh, no, story beginning. No, don't do it. Nobody do it. Asking to explain Ligma. No, I'll tell you later. Scrapbook nobody wants to see would be devoted to really neat old veggies or no answer. Yeah, that was my good answer. So I'm a little off my game tonight. Okay, initial reality. It's there's a problem. You've got a huge stuck in your sink. Pigeon, snake. I am reading that as the Colonel from Metal Gear, which is also one of the Neo 4X shirts I got, which I'm very excited to wear too. Snake. What's up, Andrew? Thanks for popping in. Basically, Ligma, Brooke, is a, it's one of those things where it's like, oh man, it smells like Updog in here. And then it's like, what's Updog? And you're like, I don't know, what's Updog with you? But Ligma is a more, let's just say, a grown-up version of that one.
All right, check this out.
A terrible thing to discover squirrels burying in your yard. Both people say bodies. These almonds, dog poop. Wow.
Okay, choose your favorite.
This is a toss-up for me because I don't feel like either of these would be particularly bad. Because, like, I went outside the other day and just walking around, there was a big old doo-doo on the ground, and I'm like, best case scenario, that's a dog. I wish a squirrel would have buried that one. Bluewowski, thanks for the 100 bits. And then Rye Toasty Tea also dropping 100 bits. Thank you very much. They accidentally joined a different Jackbox game by typing in RYKY. That's so funny. Haste makes blank. Hastes or the devil more powerful.
Now it's time to vote for your favorite.
I know which one I'm voting for, and I will tell you why later. What if they don't wash their tiny hands after, says Demo Nacho? That's okay. I don't have a follow-up to that. I was gonna be like, that's okay. They... So I chose Pace just because it's just so silly. The devil will powerful. Amazing. Congratulations, Honey Spawn, you did it. That's only in Final Fantasy. If you cast haste, then you're like, oh no, he gets to do his move twice as fast. I feel like I'm gonna be middle of the pack. I think Honey Spawn is probably winning. And look who called it. Honey Spawn's winning, and I'm in the middle of the pack. Well done, Honey Spawn. But round two is worth double points.
The points are doubled, so try to bring it, okay?
Okay, try to bring it. Okay, I'm gonna bring it now. Sorry, grandfather, but I'm gonna have to go all out. Just this once! Okay, I feel better about these, I think. These answers. Done. Okay, great. We've got Lysette Reed dropping 20 flippin' bucks. Lysette, thank you very much for the generous tip. Can we please get some generous mother geese in chat? Lysette, thank you so much. Saying, hope you all have a fun stream. Sadly, won't be able to make it tonight. Everybody, raise a glass for Lysette, who cannot make it be here tonight.
While we wait on moderation,
Kombucha for Lysette.
to regret your choices. So, how do you think
Thank you,
did?
Lysette.
Let's see.
All right.
In line,
Thank you, mods, for doing this. A sort of bad thing you'd wish on your second worst enemy. Catfished by an actual catfish, then illness, or a singing kid's toy. Both pretty bad. A stubbed toe, says Nutmeg. Dog, not a week goes by that I don't just obliterate one of my pinky toes on something. Is that anybody else? I do that so much. We've only got 3 people voting from the main 8. Come on now, main 8. You gotta vote. It's an ADHD thing? I've heard that, yeah. The world's most compassionate exterminator removes bugs by passive-aggressive seething or seducing them. It was the then illness that got me. Yeah, thanks. You ate my turtle. You know, yeah. It's getting catfished by an actual catfish would suck, but then someone being like, "Oh, also, you have mono." It's like, oh, that sucks. Also, I think some people probably had some technical issues when it comes to the honorary parrot. Well done. A good sign you're slowly turning into a squirrel. A lot of squirrel questions tonight, Jackbox. You bury dog poop in your backyard. I mean, yeah, you got honey spawn. You got to take those points. Stay Frosty Nina. Yeah, I think Stay Frosty Nina is having a yeah. I think yeah, there's some tech difficulties. No worries.
Let's be honest. It would be hard.
Let's be honest. It would be hard not to get into a van with blank on it. Green snail slime or big old cakes. You know what? Those are both good. And I also think that big old cakes can work as like baked good or someone's booty. Where Kitty dropping 100 bits saying I want this whimsy in my life all the time. Well, thank you very much, Where Kitty. Appreciate you. We got Darkly Ash dropping 3 flipping bucks. Thank you very much. And you're also a cake addict, Darkly Ash. Interesting. Okay. Ooh, that was much more voting. Thanks, folks. Bus e-car. I'm gonna say it's a bus and Spanish and a car. Sorry to hear that. Sorry, that was barely a sentence. What usually stops boomerangs from returning? Gotta get milk and cigarettes. They'll be back. Or social anxiety. I heard that one, right? Okay. Darkly Ash saying, you've made my night. Thank you, Damien, for just being yourself. I will continue to root for you on the sidelines. That's so very nice. Thank you very much. I appreciate that a lot. That's very sweet. Thanks for rooting for me. Yeah, 2024 is gonna have some cool adventures. And I hope you continue to root. Wow, you won by a couple, easy peasy. Like that's literally a couple of votes. Congratulations. That's awesome. The only thing worse than watching blank is watching it in slow motion. The clock tick by, waiting for your doom, or paint dry. Oh, grim. These are some Twilight Zone answers. Changed my ex's name in Netflix to Out for Milk. Oh. You know what you should change, Fish is? The password. They don't deserve your Netflix. Sorry. But that's just me. Town. Uh-oh. Hiding sours in people's dishes. Is sours like a noun in not America? Is that like a type of, is it like, oh, it's sweet. Oh, I had a sour.
If the line for the bathroom is too long,
or is it just a flavor? A little secret, if the line for the bathroom is too long, just apologize for what's happening now. Commit to the bit. like both of these. Sours is sours. Okay. Oh, sours. Like, is it like bitter for cocktails? I don't know. I don't know. I actually love both of these so much. Oh, the alcohol additive. Got it. Got it. See, Honey Spawn, you killed it. I voted for Irritated Nick to like apologize for what's happening. Like, I think that's so funny. Of just like, I know what you mean. Like, I'm sorry I have to go now. But in my mind, I'm just like, you're in the middle of the line and you're not doing anything. You're just like, hey, I'm sorry. Makes me feel like I have to apologize for this. Wow, Honey Spawn's killing it. Good lord.
Step right up to Riplash. A final round stuck to the
Riplash.
gills with points.
Triple.
I'll be sending each
Incredible.
of you a prompt that needs 3 separate responses. One of you wasn't paying attention, but that's fine.
Never.
Just a few seconds left.
Okay, done. All set. We did it. Waiting on the moderator.
Moderation is still happening, so let's take a peek.
All right. Oh, the mods are ready to go. Thank you, mods.
3
frustrating requests a website captcha can make to prove you're not a robot. Smack your lips. Fart 3 times. Pick the wackiest paintball. Oh no, Steph Frostina. Oh, and they were up against Buzzy. Okay, so that means it's anybody else's game. Wow, catch on. Low-rise jeans. Line zippers. Neon codpiece. These are both so good. These are both really, these are A+ answers. That was almost an even split. Wow, that was an even split. 50-50, 1 by 1, PB and Heather. That's bonkers. 3 things you can only do in Florida. Rally a gator army, shoot a hurricane at NASA, visit Daytona Beach, silly. Have a gator do your taxes, sweat to half your size, find Disney's secret swamp. It's a toss-up. This is full-on toss-up. Coin flip. Nick, you and me, we do battle. And Irritated Nick takes it with the audience vote. Done. Nice. 3 keywords that would most certainly pull up Irritated Nick on the... Oh, I forgot the final house rule. If it inserts someone's name from the audience, we're supposed to pretend it's me. Frustrated, Santa Claus. Nick, okay, where are we? Where is God? Why is God? These are both about Irritated Nick because they made them about Irritated Nick. But in the future, if they have one of those inserted names, it's me because that's the only person that everyone in chat probably knows a little bit personality-wise, kind of. Where are we? Where is God? Why is God? Frustrated, Santa Claus. I'll just be happy with not last place. Well, you know. We do have one person who, due to tech issues, could not play, so you will not be getting last place. Yo, I think Honey Spawn takes this. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Wow, this is it. Show
But
us
let's
the
see.
final scores.
By a colossal margin. Honey Spawn wins. Congratulations with first runner-up Bussy Carr. Congratulations. Let's give a big old cheer and a shout out. But Big Ol' Cakes was the top answer of the game. Congratulations to irritated Nick. You got nothing to be angry about now, Nick. Look at how great everything is. Honey, please take a bow in chat. I don't want to call you just Honey, but my brain is blanking on the second part of your name. I'm sorry. This music. Honey Spawn, there we go. Honey Spawn, congratulations to you. And thank you for playing, everybody. I kind of want to do another round of this. I kind of want to do another round of this. Because I kind of love this. Big Ol' Cakes was such a good round. Yay, Honey Spawn. We're Honey Spawn. Sorry, that was an old joke related to friends. Round 2, new people. Yes. So obviously, anybody can be in the audience again. If you are one of the 8 main people, stay back. Stay back until it's filled up, please. Also, we're gonna do something that we used to do back in the day. But first, let me do something real quick here. I'm going to log into Jackbox as they have asked me to do, so that we can do the Twitch integration thing. Username for I'm gonna log into Twitch. Gotta log into Twitch. Just gonna do the SMS text. Does Ross remember this computer for a million years? Please. Yeah, you're authorized. Jackbox. Oh, actually. Okay, so now we should be seeing. Now we should be seeing the overlay working. Is it? I'm gonna check this again. See, it should be active. Connect again. Log in to Twitch, enter your room code, and push play. As long as you stay logged in with Twitch on your device, your viewers will be able to use the extension to play in the audience. The extension will update the room code every time you join a new game. Oh, so this isn't going to let us do the special way I was going to show you the room code. Huh. Still says sit tight. Interesting. I'm going to try to unhide this for myself and see how fast I can type it in. Let's see. It's the box. I see it says freaking moon. Okay. I have to be first to start this. Oh, it might just be for the audience. I think it just does it for the audience so you can join with the room code because it says sit tight. And it says it has to be configured. Okay. Got it. That's... Wait, it says it has to be... Huh? Nani the heck? Sorry, I'm figuring this out in real time, folks. Well, gosh dang sorry. As long as you say log in with Twitch on your device, your viewers will be able to... Yeah, it should be configured. Oh, planning on streaming a game, but not playing along. Enter the room code manually. Make sure to update between... Got it. Got it. All right, so I'm going to do... Here's what I'm going to do since it hasn't worked yet. I am going to read out the code. Not here. Because we did last one out loud. I'm trying to add more sub incentives every once in a while. I'm going to drop this... But you have to figure out where it is. You have to figure out where it is in the Discord. Oop, it's somewhere. We got Ty Tick Guy, Chaos Engineer, Arcane, Kareem, CMID, Wisdom and Wine, and the many rainbows. Now everybody can join. Boom. We got BVPE. That is the room code. Done. Y'all found it. Y'all found it lickety split. But we still need a bunch of people in the audience, please. Now, does everybody see it on some kind of overlay? If not, I think I can just, yeah, I can just do it manually too. I can do the, yeah, you should be able to see it. Just popped up. Okay, so that was me doing that there, just now, just there. Okay. All right. So again, if it comes up with someone's name and is like, what would such and such do? We're pretending it's me. Keep it like PG-15. And then I think we're good. Hey, we got another new subscriber. Everybody please give a spicy Clever Coop welcome to Dreamcatcher's Spirit, gifted by Gifted Shout. Thank you. All right. Y'all, I think I'll Jackbox more. It's been a minute, but this is such a fun, chill vibe, and I'm kind of liking it a lot. We used to do this like almost every Sunday's back, bit by bit. Gift subs. Gray, you slayed the generosity monster. That's serious, bright star. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. All right.
Everybody's in. Let's go.
It's Flash 3, Part 4.
BVPE. That's the room code, and you can still join.
Before my much publicized trial.
Beep.
Round 1. Points are awarded based on the percentage of people who went for your answer, so make them count.
Like I'm Connor, buddy. Write your answers on your device now. I'm thinking.
Almost out of time. Don't forget your safety quips.
Okay, done. We have got Squiddly Bug dropping 1369. Nice. Thank you, generous Mother Goose. Appreciate
All right,
you.
no time
Oh,
like the
I'll read them
present.
out in a second. Sorry about that.
And going first is
What toddlers would buy if they had mad. I did that once. I was on a field trip. It was an overnight field trip, and it was like the kind where your parents send you a couple bucks where they're like, you're supposed to be able to use this to eat. This is like $10 spending money, and then the rest is like, you gotta have food. And I was like, okay. And I used all the money on candy and... Oops. Ooh, CMIED is off to a strong lead. Chaos Engineer, it's okay, it's round 1. And I like Bunny Chair. If I were a toddler, I would have loved
we have
Bunny Chair. The biggest pet peeve among modern zombies. Brain-free diets, hate them. Or brains too small, hate them. Poor Gen Alpha, we really did a number on them. Squiddly Bug says, hello Damien and Coop. I'm celebrating. I did an adult thing and bought my first real car today. That's awesome. Congratulations, Squiddly Bug. Hey, cheers for Squiddly Bug. I flew to it and drove it the 5 hours home. It's a plug-in hybrid, and I named him Jack from Supernatural since he's also a hybrid. Much love. Happy dance. That's so cool, and I love that for you. Congratulations. That's a big deal. Kareem, well done. And then Ty Tick Guy, you were darn close.
next.
Squiddly Bug, that's
The most
colossal.
memorable category you'd ever see
Congratulations.
on Jeopardy.
The most memorable category you'd ever see on Jeopardy. Places you take
now,
Alex
pick your
Trebek
favorite.
on a date. Things, maybe. Who knows? Not you, though. Why aren't you voting in the game? I have been, haven't I? Oh no, I didn't vote last time. I'm so sorry. I was reading thing. You're right. I should be voting. So sorry. Tut tut. I know. Congratulations. I actually had another friend buy his first ever car recently. It's a pretty flippin' big deal. Ooh! I bought my first ever car about a year ago now. Well, it was used, but my previous one was like an inherited family car, which I was very lucky to have. But it also had bad family tragedies attached to it, so I'm like, avoid the classified post that offers free blank to good home. Bed bugs, aw, or husband, aw. Buying a new old car is far more effective. Oh yeah, I don't think I'll ever get a new car in my life. In fact, I tend to be of the mindset of like, you drive it until it's extremely unsafe to drive anymore. That's what I do. So that's what I did. That's why I had the same car for like 10 years and more. And it was the family one before that. You all know my dad passed when I was like 19, so I got that car. Which was already like a family like minivan style car. The apartment lease says it's okay to have dogs as long as they are bestest boys or play basketball. Alrighty. Congrats again, Squidlybug. That's pretty flippin' cool. We got Small Town Singer dropping 369. Nice. Thank you very much, Small Town Singer. I'll read out the actual tip in a minute. The Airbud rule. Kind of reverse. Well, there's nothing here that says dogs can't be an apartment owner. You drove your PT Cruiser until it had almost 300,000 miles on it? My God. Well done. It's not all Bible study. On Wednesdays, the local church group is known to blank. Bust a sick move. Or host book club. But it's just the Bible again. God, these are actually both... These are both really good. These are both... I like them a lot. Small Time Singer says, hi, Dames. I found my bracelet. We talked about it last stream. That's what prompted the yo-yo question. I knew it would come back to you. I'm so stoked to hear it. Another driver found it at a stop I was at the day I lost it. Okay. A stranger gave it to me as a random act of kindness, and I wear it every day. This is the 3rd/4th time I thought I'd lost it for good, but it always turns back up. That's amazing. I thought you were saying just now the driver was like, oh, I don't know what this belongs to. You take it. A stranger gave it to you originally. That's so cool. I'm so stoked for you. Sorry, a sure sign you are currently dating a grizzly bear. Sleepy time snacks or large, hairballs everywhere. It's a typo, I'm sure it's hairballs. Sorry, I was gonna say like air balls because I'm like, oh, we're back to basketball. Then that doesn't make sense for bears. Would it be bear balls? That's pretty rough. Bear balls, that'd be gross. Hairball. Sorry, Wisdom of Wine. I think they got you with a typo. Kareem killing it again.
Next on the docket.
Oh no, you washed all your clothes with blank in the pockets. Chocolate coins. Nitroglycerin.
Pick your favorite.
You know what's so weird to me? Nitroglycerin is one of those things that like, it's in like Looney Tunes. They're like, you dropped your nitroglycerin, and then he drops a little whip, and it's like, but people take nitroglycerin for their heart. So what's the catalyst? What's missing? What is nitroglycerin? Why is it reactive? Like, why was it Looney Tunes reactive? I want to know the science behind that. Many Rainbows just killing it? Okay, is it water? Give it a shout? No way. That Mel Blanc was too good. Oh, I guess I was.
We made through round 1 in one piece. Let's
That's
see if
wild.
you're
It's fire. Just got here. How do I participate in the game? Savory Caroline, you go to jackbox.tv and you put in the code in the top right corner and you can join in the audience. I speak from experience. Oh, okay. Liquid nitroglycerin is dangerous. I see.
Because it's ready for you. Some of the prompts are a bit crazy, so the points are doubled.
Got it. Okay, double points, round 2. Let's go. Done.
Time's almost done. Save your bacon with a safety quip.
Done. 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 I'm so stoked for you, Small Town Stinger. And I'm so glad it was only 2 days or 1 day later. That's wild. The loading screen makes you feel like you're watching a baby sensory video. Yeah, just the dancing like cherries and blueberries bouncing along. It also works for adults.
Okay, that's cool.
Not for me. Not enough science. And cats, yeah. I used to have a really, really crappy, like, old monitor that was, like, someone was giving it away one day. I think I found it, actually, like, by a dumpster, and I was like, I think I can make this work. And it was, like, this big. And so I put it on the bottom part of a bookshelf and plugged it in, and I would use, like, a Roku to play, bird videos all days for the cats. And it didn't matter if they pawed at it because it was a crappy... advice Damien would get from a financial planner: you spend too much on monster truck rallies or your friends. Buy yourself something nice. Aww. I do. You know what is funny? I'm a gift giver. I do like giving gifts. You just sometimes you see something and you're like, this person would like that, but then you like shouldn't always do that. Chaos Engineer, that was a safety cue, which is a smart choice sometimes. I think that's fair. Ty Tick Guy, well done. You got lots of points. There you go. So Saber Caroline, the house rule is that if it's someone's name in game, we're pretending it's me. The title of a web series no one asked for. Babies Eat Mayo or Paint Drying Extreme. Ooh, we got a returning answer, folks. You also deserve to treat yourself. I appreciate that, Momo Moonbow. I'm getting better about that. The other day I was like, oh, I bought like a few shirts. I treated myself, and I was like, no, you need to have shirts. You haven't bought new shirts in a very long time. Babies Eat Mayo or Paint Drying Extreme. These both sound unhealthy. One has a lot of vapors, the other one just sounds icky. Reem, killing it. CMID, pretty strong showing.
Okay, what's next?
I need to buy pants. Buy yourself some pants. Tony Baloney. The most underrated use for a tree. A toothpick for mountains, the Earth's teeth, or giant arrow. These are both more or less the same thing. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's see here. Yeah. Nice. Do you put arrows in your teeth? Yeah. You need more training. First of 2024. That's right. First, you need more training of 2024.
And
wow.
Now, what
Bill Murray whispered to Scarlett Johansson at the end of Lost in Translation. This is a pretty specific one. Congratulations on finishing the movie with me. Or it's so crazy. Or Scarlett Johansson? I don't know. These are both deeply funny because they're so like this is such a specific prompt that I would not have had an answer to. And they're both correct. Yeah, I haven't done that in a minute because it became a catchphrase. You're like, you don't always need a catchphrase, but also sometimes you need more training. Anime. But now I voiced it in. We made the dream a reality. That was a safety cue? Arcane lost by 1. That is wild.
In a fair society, what should
be the punishment for littering? Become litter. Understand what they've wrought, I'm assuming. Hokey pokey while cleaning. Mmm. Mmm. Sorry for the noises. Gifted Shout, thank you for the 310 bits. I appreciate you. Saying, I'd like you to know I think you're just the coolest guy, like, in general. Oh my god, thank you. Continue being yourself, G. It's admirable. I appreciate you a lot. That's very, 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 very sweet. Thanks for being so nice. Thanks for gifting us stuff to bring catch your spirit. See, Chaos Engineer, you came back. You did the strong points.
And here we have the name of a mermaid's
The name of a mermaid stand-up comedy Netflix special. Oh god. When did I get feet? Where did my shells go? I love that these were both questions. No, you know what? These need to both be punchlines, because this is how they end the set. They're like, when did I get feet? Like, that's the catchphrase when someone's asking them to do something, like, oh, you think I got feet? And then the last one's like, wait a minute, I got one question for you. Where did my shells go? I like both of these. Ooh, Battle of Two Titans here. Ooh, almost even split the CMID. Strong.
Let's see the
Strong.
next one.
An absolutely scathing review for an eraser. Reminds me of Worms, and now I can't focus. Magic? This is not. Magic Eraser. Clever. Absolute clever. Desi Lou is dropping 569. Nice. Thank you very much, Desi Lou. Appreciate you. Desi Lou says, I enjoyed a fortune cookie today. False. I don't think anyone's ever enjoyed a fortune cookie, Desi Lou, but I will continue reading the tip. Thank you very much. And read the micro paper inside. I'm gonna continue reading in a second. Sorry. So sorry. Wisdom and Wine, congrats on the win. Congrats on the win. Coming up next on BBC4, the new and extremely British sitcom. Doctor Who Part 2, Electric Screwdriver. Oh, clever. Afternoon tea and biscuits. And jam. I don't believe in that stuff, but this one gave me big thinks in the brain case. Of all crafts, to be an honest person is the master craft. Much love to the coop and those fuzzy geese. Desilu, that is actually very sweet. Here's the thing. I also don't, I don't think something typed up on a cookie is necessarily like the fortune for my life. But like with anything like that, it's all about sort of what you think about it, what you take away from it. Like, I like the idea of tarot. I think tarot's cool. Do I think it is wisdom from the stars and the moons telling me what is going to happen? No, but I think if it's like, I don't know, if the meaning is something, it gets you to think about that, where it's like, this means difficult obstacles and the idea of getting past them. It's like, well, I have been dealing with this thing at work. I guess to get past them, I would sort of have to get over it with, yeah, I guess I got to work on that part of myself. Like, that's sort of what I mean, So either way, it can have meaning to you, whether you believe in it or not. Done. Oh, I love that we got the dancing cats for this. Question. I've noticed that, like, yeah, is he playing with chat? I am playing with chat, Haley. Welcome on in. You can play too. We got it up there, jackbox.tv. I've noticed that, like, when I upload VODs and stuff like this, when I'm just talking in, like, the intro section, like, there's no chat on screen, and you just have to sort of trust that I'm, like, looking at chat, but you don't get to see that in a VOD.
TikTok.
Should I add something on screen where you can see the chat? Is that something you would like, or do you just like that it's one-to-one, Just curious. Yes, please, that would be nice. Oh, wow, that's an actual thing that people straight up are like, yes, 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 yes. Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. I gotta remember that. I'll write it down after this round. Other streamers I watch include it and it helps. Oh, I like that. Okay. But not for gameplay though, right? Just for us chatting usually? Yeah, initial reality. I know it won't be available for most of the BG3 VODs, but yeah.
Let's see those
Got it. Okay.
flips.
Good to know.
Three things the
worst couple you know always brings to dinner parties. Oh, brother. A bear! Another bear! Oh my god, they're on the table! Guitar. Attitude. Not pain.
All right, vote for the one you like best.
Alternatively, you could just not show the game at all and just have it on your face for the whole video. Baby Magic, don't tempt me. I've done it. Paw Rescue, Damien, do you play Animal Crossing? We used to play almost exclusively Animal Crossing on this stream. Wild. Wild. First one could mean gay dude. Well, it is a term for someone in the gay community who's generally a bigger individual than Harry. So you're right, but if they're hopping up on the table, that's still rude. Still rude.
The three things
space aliens are thinking as they observe us from afar. Idiots, fools, will never survive. Hooligans, oh chimichangas, meow. You know, we don't know what they're thinking out there. Let's see here. Sorry. It's that time of night, y'all, where I'm just like, alrighty. Ooh! Kareem won by such a small margin? What's a chimichanga? It's like a, think of it like a fried burrito is the best way I can say it. 3 Chevy car models recalled for being too awesome. I don't know cars. I'm so sorry. The truck that's a little too big? Explorer. Chase. Psych. Is chimichangas a burrito? Kyoji Eris, I don't know. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Yes. Is chimichangas a burrito? Sure. And they're damn good too. When you have them just right, so good. Oh, Chevy Chase. Leather. Absolute cleverness.
Allow me to introduce my
3 toughest henchmen. Blank, blank, and blank. Allow me to introduce my 3 toughest henchmen. Blank, blank, and blank. Tiny Bones, Tiny Scones, and Big Box Billy. Softy, Wico, Tommy the Tissue, Piss Pants. But is it in the cannoli family? A cannoli is a vegetable. Yes, where kitty. We got Hey It's Arliss. What's up, Arliss? Dropping 369. Nice. Thank you very much. Hey It's Arliss. Hey It's Arliss says my heart cat got a terminal diagnosis today. Oh, I'm so sorry. And it's been really hard on me emotionally, but your upbeat stream is helping me so much. Thanks for getting me out of that headspace and for everything you do. Hey It's Arliss, I'm so sorry to hear that. I have so many friends in the past week have had bad news about pets. I don't know what the deal is, but I am just so sorry. That is so beyond sad, and I wish you well, and I hope that the time you have with them is extremely meaningful. Please be extra, extra kind to yourself, and we will be here to support you. We also got, I'm so sorry. I was oh, it was Arcane. Initial Reality says Arcane raking in the points. I love to hear it. And then CMID says just so much candy it's me on toddlers. That was the top one of the game. You love to see it. Congratulations. Congratulations, Arcane. Congratulations, CMID. You know what, y'all? I usually oh wait, Taitika, you got beaten by 100 points? That's wild. Okay. Tell you what. when we do Jackbox, I usually mix up which Jackbox version we're playing, which Jackbox game we're playing. They have all sorts of party games here, right? I don't have too much time left to stream tonight. It's going to be a little bit shorter of a stream than normal because I've got a bunch of voiceover auditions to do and something else I'm working on that I literally have to record and edit. It's going to be a long night and I have an early morning. So let's do one more. Let's do one more of this. And we're going to do it in the normal way. I'm not going to put the code in the Discord. We're going to just have it out and about like normal.
New players. New players in a new game.
I am going to hide it though. Alright, all let's go. It's just me, isn't it? Done. Absolutely done. Alright. Uh-oh. So I was gonna do the way that I would have to pronounce it. And it's not a bad word, but it's not the nicest word. So I'm gonna say a little bit too difficult of a pronunciation of it first. And then I'm gonna go to the word that's a little less nice. It is a very, so for anyone who hasn't played before, it's jackbox.tv. It's a 4-letter word. Too many 4-letter words out there. Well, it's 4 letters, and the way I would have to pronounce it would be a naughty word. So just know that that's why I'm saying this. Is it a oh God, no, initial reality. I wouldn't do that. Okay, ready? Here we go. You could say someone cooked. You could say someone got pucked. I think it's just as soon as one person gets it, it could be pronounced cooked. Taco Cat got it. Professor Hulk got it. Shiloh Sator got it. Shilositor. Tell you what. The first 2 letters are the first 2 letters of kumquat. Shilosator. There we go. First 2 letters of kumquat, and then it's... I'm just going to show you in a second because people aren't getting it. Actually, you know what? Oh, wait, people are doing it. We got Phoebe. We got Glitter Puke. I'm just going to add it to the extension. Here we go. Here I go. We got Squiddly Bug. Done. It's in the extension now. It's in the extension now. But again, remember for everybody, it's pronunciation. It's not how you spell the actual word. It's K-U-Q-D. Wait, it's making you join the audience? Okay, I was like, it was so weird that it made 100 people join the audience. Oh, I think Melanie K was figuring out. Interesting. Glitter Puke says, I've never joined before. That's hard to believe. Like, I believe you, but I'm saying it's hard to believe because you've been a part of this community for so long. That's wild. All right, but you guys see what I mean? You cooked. Or they got cooked. It's like, okay, you cutie. Okay, you cutie. But don't worry, y'all. We'll be doing this a little bit more often from here on out. I'll give a couple more seconds for people to join in with the audience because we do need and love our audience. All right, we've got hey, it's Arlen. Oh, I already read that one, and I'm very sorry. We got Amelia Bedelia dropping $25.69. Nice. Thank you very much, you flippin' generous Mother Goose, and I appreciate you a lot. That was very, very, very kind of you. It was very, very, very kind of you. Saying hi, Damien and Coop. I really needed you guys. I had to talk with a best friend tonight and cut him off because I have super strong feelings and couldn't move on. I'm so sorry. Excuse me, I've never dealt with heartache like this, but being on here helps. Got any advice or funnies? Yeah, Amelia Bedelia. Look, first of all, I applaud you, and I don't want to put you on, too much of I don't want to shine a spotlight on you too much right now if you're not looking for any kind of attention here, but like, you cut a friend off because you have strong feelings and couldn't move on. What a way to protect yourself. What a mature way to be honest about the situation. Like, I admire that so much, and I applaud you so much, because that's a rare thing. Too often you have people, try to hold on to something and either hurt themselves in the process, emotionally, obviously, or they are dishonest with themselves and the friend by being like, yeah, it's totally fine. It's totally fine. Yeah, everything's fine. I'm fine. I'm normal. Everything's cool. But, yeah, I mean, it's very difficult, but I hope when you're done feeling the intense part of the emotions that you're feeling, you can pat yourself on the back, because that is a hard choice. Most people wouldn't make it, but it's kind of the right thing to do. Like, I can at least validate that, like, that's really smart. And I think it's a good sign of an emotionally mature person. And it's not fair to you. It's not fair to the friend. It's not fair to anybody. It just sucks because that's the way things are sometimes. But I will say this, for anything dating related, we've had people here be like, hey, I want to ask this person out. I've never really done that before. Like, what do I do? All of it is practice, right? I think we're sort of told, at least I know in American society, and I feel like it's kind of a thing for a lot of people in general, like, the one is out there and you're gonna find the one, and they're waiting for you, and they're waiting, and one day your paths will cross, and I don't think that's necessarily true. I think it's a wonderful thing to find someone and choose them as your one, but I think the idea of the one adds so much pressure to, like, am I doing the right thing? Like, what if I ask them out and they say no? Like, there's so much pressure to everything, when in reality it should be practice. Like, literally, it was not even that long ago at all that I was like hanging out with someone and they started talking about like maybe dating someone, and I was like, oh, just so you know, before you give me that information, I would have maybe. And then they were like, oh, I'm not interested, and I was like, great. And that's awesome. And everything was fine. And I can do that because I have X number of years of experience. But when I was in like middle school, high school, even in college, I was terrified to express anything to anyone because it was so like, what if it's this? Like, here's an example. I like my first like ever like girlfriend, we dated for like 3 months, and then she moved several states away. And in my mind, I was like, oh my God, like, what if, should I follow her? Like, maybe we shouldn't break up. Maybe we should keep this going. And it's because as like a kiddo there, I'm like, oh, what if this is the one? 3 months. When in reality, you're supposed to be like, no, hell no, that doesn't make sense. Good luck, goodbye. So point is, you're practicing something very hard right now, and it's gonna lead to better things for you in the future. And I'm proud of you, and I hope you're proud of you too. Let's play this game and make you laugh.
Sit back and enjoy.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy Whiplash 3.
I'm Schmitty, and I hope
Hi,
to
Schmitty.
meet and or exceed
So
your
Amelia
cooking
Bedelia,
needs today.
big props to you. Thank you again for the generous tip.
Ready or not,
And just let
it's
yourself be
round
bummed for a little
one.
bit. That's okay.
You are going
It's
to
a
get
mourning
points
process. It's a
based on
grieving
the percentage
process.
of votes
Like,
you get. So
get
don't hold
comfortable with
back.
being uncomfortable for a little bit. And that's okay. You didn't do anything wrong. Write your answers on your phone. Oh, I'm gonna have to refresh because I can't see the answers. I can't see my question. I literally, it's making it so that I can't see my question. That sucks so much. Oh no. I'm gonna try to open this up in a different window, but maybe it won't work. Hello? There we go. Okay, cool. Proud of my answers. One of them sucks. The other one's okay. Abby gets the D is dropping 469. Nice. Thank you very much, Abby gets the D. I appreciate you. Saying, I had a rough day where everything went wrong. Sigh, but being able to be in stream and play some Jackbox has made my night so much better. Thank you, Damien and Coop. Abby, I'm sorry to hear you had a bad day.
Let's have a look.
But I'm glad that we could be here to help you chill out. Today was a weird day for me, too. Sounds like a lot of people are having some tough times. Doesn't take it away from you. I'm just saying, I'm stoked that you're able to be here, and I'm glad that we did Jackbox tonight. It feels good. That feels good. Austin's new slogan should be, keep Austin where it is. Or keep Austin hipster. God, those are both very funny. Those are both very funny. Yeah, I'm adding Jackbox into the rotation. Look, last year was the year of Baldur's Gate free for the most part, but I gotta tell you, it's good to be back. I'm liking doing these other games. And we've had so many people tonight, so many raids, so many friends pop in. And now I just have to do like 9 voiceovers. It's great. Keep Austin where it is. Don't move the city. It's like the funniest thing, Professor Hulk. Melanie K, I like hipster a lot. I think it could have won against anything else. Fine. If no one's going to ask, I will. What's that smell? Corn, obviously. Success.
Right, vote for the one you like best.
I love the idea of like, what does that smell? Sweetheart, that's the smell of success. Did you pants? I did. That was my goal and I succeeded. Moose Bearman asks, would you stream a singing game? I wouldn't mind that, Moose Bearman. The problem is, most things are copyright here. It's why I don't do like DDR. It's why I don't do Beat Saber. Because you can't play music on streaming services. It's a shame. But what if we take Austin and move it over there? Says Storybook Ending. I love that. Old-fashioned curse word that nobody uses anymore. Rock Muncher. May every chocolate chip cookie really be oat. I gotta say this. I think oat cookies are damn good. DDR would be so fun to see. Ghosty Goop, you have no idea how badly I want to play DDR. Also, the problem is, I have DDR like dance pads, and I have an adapter for them to go to USB, and it still just won't. It won't work. Like, I think I would have to get the PS2 set up with adapter to an adapter to make it HDMI so that I could stream it through my card. It'd be a whole thing. Little known fact, Da Vinci liked to draw a little blank somewhere in his paintings. Dancing frog or pigeon.
All right, people.
Pigeon. DDR, but my feet, Relm 10. Tell you what, my brain just jumped a billion steps. I was like, that's gonna be something for someone, is the little slappies of my bare feet on a DDR pad. And that's when I'm like, okay, that's when I payment gate a stream. That's when I'm like, hey, this stream is $20 admission. There's only 10 of you. I hope you enjoy the little slip slaps of my feet on the ground.
Next one up.
The weirdest thing you could tell your hairdresser. Give me the blank. Give me the I just fought a lawnmower look. Or give me the gun, Elaine. We can talk about this. Okay. No feed for free. Get that bag. You know what? I was in a session. I promise this as a point. I was in a voiceover session the other day, and I was just joking around about like something I was recording, not, wrapping up soon. And I was like, yes, there's always the OnlyFans. And then the director was like,
And here we have
not the worst idea. And I was like,
the perfect excuse for getting out of gym class.
yeah. But anyway, it was a silly little joke. Perfect excuse for getting out of gym class. Teacher, I got the poops. Teacher, my bones vanished. Both of those are so provable in the moment, you would immediately know. Would you? No, I don't think I would do OnlyFans in the way that we know it. I think I would buy a cool cosplay photo shoot, but I don't think I would be like, ooh, here's the whole body. Here it is. 69% nice, but also no shame to people to do that. Secure the bag. I don't think I'd be very comfortable doing it.
The best name for a gamers only utopia.
The best name for a gamers only utopia. Ubisoftopia or Hyrule Heaven. God, these both feel like they could be local game stores. OnlyFans feet ASMR is still a strong idea. That's so funny. You know what? Hey, it works for somebody. Let's see here. Cosplays are expensive to make. Yeah, exactly, PB and Heather. Like, I think I would do it to be like, hey, you're subscribing because this is a quality product. You know what I mean? Solely fans. Is that a thing?
Let's see how they handle
a deodorant scent designed by a dog. Wet bacon.
Your favorite.
Wet the bacon. I have made my choice and I'm sticking to it. Does anyone else smell all the wet? It smells like wet in here. Also, I'm a thong. Better wet than moist, says Violet Blue Jay. Hey, there's that Shrek quote. Better wet than moist, I always say. And you're like, Shrek, they need to make 9 more of you. Round one is but a memory. A chain of memories. Friendship is the real memory. Taco Cat, we are 20 points apart, and your name is a palindrome, so that gets you an extra 20 points.
Welcome to round 2. I knew you could make it, but get ready. The points are done.
All right. Thank you for the 100 bits, the Hunter BB55. A bear, but long the other way. That's funny. What's the new best name? Yup. It's a tough one.
You're running out of time. Don't be afraid to use a safety quip.
That was a tricky answer. That was a weird one.
And time's up.
Squidlybug, no! Squidlybug, no!
Just need a bit more time.
Oh, Kim Marie with the
and we'll get back to
Pikachu.
It's go time.
Throwing ass. I don't know why that feels so different than the cat ones that we have, but it really does.
A
solid pickup line for a hockey player. Have you seen my teeth? You puck off it. That's so good. Oh my God. Either of these could also be safety cues. These are so funny. You clean my teeth, you puck up. These are, God, these are good. Well done, Phoebe24. You killed it. Clever response.
Let's see the next one.
Let's see the next one. What's the easiest way to get on ESPN's highlight reel? A lot of sports. A lot of sports for these gamers. Probably just step on it, trip over another player.
Pick your favorite quip.
I think, y'all, I'm just going to say, I think we're in the zone. I think we're there. I think we've hit our stride. We've got Elia drop in 666 bucks. Thank you very much, Elia. Appreciate you. Saying, just want to say, hey, hope you and all the coop are doing well. My brain went, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. I finally have an appointment to discuss ADHD meds after being on the waiting list for ages. Congratulations. It's an online appointment, so I'm a little anxious about it, but here's hoping all goes well. You know, Ilya, oh, congratulations, Shaylo Sator. I understand being nervous about an online appointment. I'll say it in a minute. A sure sign your therapist has stopped listening to you. Well, there you go. A few too many. That's crazy. While zoning. They just nod and smile while you eat notes. Yeah, both of these are pretty rough. So Ilya, yeah, I can understand being a little bit nervous about having an online appointment. That being said, therapy or anything just like talking related, to me, I think is like the safest version of that. And tell you what, here's the benefit. If you're nervous, you know what you've already got at home for a virtual appointment? Favorite blanket, maybe a pet, pillow. If your favorite snack, you can just hide it in your gums in the corner and just sort of have it waiting for when you need it.
Cautionary road sign no one would ignore.
A cautionary road sign no one would ignore. Caution, hot singles ahead, or nope.
Choose your favorite.
This is a hard one. These are both very good. Deploy all your secret snack pockets. Yeah, that's what your the parts between your teeth and your gums are for. You just hide like bugles, like slip them in there, and then when someone's talking, you just go. Fresh as the day I was born. I think there's something so deeply funny about a sign that just says nope.
The worst way
to end a best man wedding speech. Confess undying love to the bride. Yawning and farting. Can you do both? I guess you can do both. You're like, my God, the perfect output. He harmonized. But that's also how you confess love to a bride. I call it yarding. That sounds like a Bloodborne quote. Like, yarnum. Or some call it yachting. Well, no matter. We're all dreaming now. Perhaps you'll wake up before I do.
The subreddit that only has one follower.
The name of the subreddit that only has one follower, r/antisocial or r/Grinch.
And now, pick your favorite.
God, these are so good. I miss Bloodborne so much. Maybe we'll do a Bloodborne run again one day. I want to get back into Soulsborne. We are going to do Lies of P, and we've got to do some new Elden Ring stuff because the DLC is coming out. I do love me some Soulsborne. One of my favorite tweets ever was, is the Grinch his name, his ethnicity, or his job? And you're like, that's deeply funny.
And next,
Keytars are out. The hot new combination instrument is the trombone harp, or flugelsoon. Oh, that's good. Bassoon and flugel. Is it flugelhorn? Flugel is wings in German. Auf Deutsch. Flugel. Flugelhorn. Yo, I play the flugel soon. Wait, Kim Marie, you play the flugel soon? Oh, Taco Cat, it was a good answer. The audience got it, but flugelhorn got it. I was like,
next we have
flugelhorn. Why does that sound right? What a cave woman said when she first created fire. Time to make a banana bread, or no answer. That's okay, Squiddly Bug, it happens.
Well, more points for you.
Ukulire for YouTuber apologies. Oh no. I'd say flugelhorny. That is clever, but what is... Horny would have to be the name of an instrument, you know what I mean? I'd rather flugel later, says Baby Magic. We'll all flugel later, you know what I'm saying? I'm inventing a jetpack. Flugel means wings.
3 separate responses.
That's why the second Attack on Titan opening is... goes like Flugel der Freiheit, and it's like wings of freedom. It's very like Led Zeppelin.
Time's almost up. Hurry.
Ooh, very last minute answer for me. Shaylo, no! Melanie, no! No!
Just need a few more seconds for moderation to wrap
So
up,
Elia,
and
I do
we'll
wish you well,
see what
truly. I
you've
know
done.
it's nerve-wracking, but you got this. Just be honest. And do whatever you can to comfort yourself, whether it's snacks in the cheek or not. Amanda M. Davis is also dropping 666 bucks. Thank you very much, Amanda M. Davis. Appreciate you. Good to see you. Saying, been having a really tough time lately. Okay, back pain has not gone away. I'm back to physical therapy and having trouble feeling like a broken old lady at 31. Thank you for providing a fun outlet and just being who you are. And the
it's
coop is
time.
always much love. I have a lot to say about this, Amanda M. Davis, but I'm first of all glad we can be here for you.
Things you
Let me
can
do this
say
first.
to immediately
Three
get
things you can say to
everyone's
immediately get
attention.
everyone's attention. I sharded. Look, boobs. No hands. Sheesh. Stop, don't eat that. L
Pick your favorite quip.
is for the way you look. So Amanda M. Davis. I am very, very sorry to hear that you're going through that. I know a lot of people who deal with chronic pain in a lot of different ways. And I, in my own life, have dealt with pain in very specific ways that were debilitating, whether it was back or not. Sometimes it was back. I think sometimes the body kind of... Oh, congrats, Squiddly Bug, on the Quiplash. Tell you what, because this is a more serious topic, I'm going to wait till after the triple round so I don't have to do whiplash for everybody, but talk about it in a second. The three most annoying habits in the world. Ugh. Picking your nose, popping mouth noise, popping knuckles, smacking while eating, drinking like a toddler, lying. Ah! Either they're a sheep or they're like lying. Oh! Or they got a BA in lying. They got a Bachelor of the Arts in lying. Or maybe it's lying bastard. Lying? Buh. Lying? Buh. Man named Davis, yeah, we will talk about it. All right. I like the sheep theory. The sheep theory. Ding, ding, ding. And Kala Benati is dropping 2 flippin' gift subs. Thank you very much, Kala Benati. Gifting to Yana Kukenska and then Meganem23. Thank you very much, Kala Benati. Appreciate you. Let's see. According to old people, the only 3 things young people do these days: make fart jokes, watch those chats on the TV, and be disrespectful. Or topple the regime, establish a republic of herons, profits. I like both of these a lot. I will read out another tip that is on a lighter note, just for the moment being. Super Chip 1 is dropping 666 bucks and 66 cents. Oh, spooky. Saying I love watching your streams. Thank you, Super Chip 1. Appreciate you. Appreciate you a lot. See, you'd think herons would be a me answer, but it's not. It's not, but we got Glitter Puke. Well done, Taco Cat. I voted for the Republic of Herons.
The 3 items you'll find,
3 items you'll find in
purse.
the Devil's Purse. Tiny pitchfork, a snack, screaming tortured souls, cinnamon flavored lip balm, their soul phone, a picture of that guy you hate. Man, the devil sure does have a purse, and you better be careful, because the devil's trying to trick up you on this one. Be careful. Be very careful. is always trying to trick you. Ooh, goodness gracious. Professor Hulk, I did like your answer. I like Tiny Pitchfork. I couldn't think of devil things.
You did
Couldn't
it.
think
Now
of
let's see
devil
those
things. And
final
I was just
scores.
like, oh, what? Oh my goodness. Y'all. Wow. I never thought about that before. Wow, thank you. I don't know what to say. I mean, thanks. I mean, I appreciate it. I mean, really, realistically, we're all winners. I mean, just look at Professor Hulk right there. Top answer of the game? Really? This crown should go to all of us. This one's for Professor Hulk, who was really funny with that one answer. This one was for Squidlybug, who had that one answer that they didn't get the chance to finish, but the rest of them were kind of bangers. This one is for TB, who had a really, really good one. I forgot what it was, but I remember really liking it at the time. And the last one is me for winning. Y'all, this was delightful. Thank you for doing this. Wow, fun. Not only was this super fun, but this was a very generous stream, and I greatly appreciate y'all. Thank you. I have a couple more things to read out. We're gonna read out all the resubscribers as well, and then we're gonna call it a gushing stream. You know, you always think there's gonna be just a little bit more Capri Sun, but sometimes, usually, there's not. Thanks for playing with me all. This was super fun. What a cool way to change up Thursdays. And I think we're gonna be doing spooky Thursdays again soon. I want to add Jackbox into the rotation just for like a community day kind of deal. I was thinking like Baldur's Gate 3 was so good, but I think I got spoiled in the sense of like, oh, we all like really care about the story and we're following along. And I'm like, what if we just play a game? Like, what if we just play a game? Anybody else blow up their Capri Suns when they're done? I used to do that Ginny Rummy, and then the straw slipped and it like blasted away, and there was apparently a little bit of juice everywhere else. Okay, let's get us out of this gosh dang noise-filled shenanigan situation. Boom, done. So I'm gonna be reading out some things real quick before we say good evening. So first of all, Mandy M. Davis, who's feeling a little bit low lately because of some back pain, and they feel like they're a broken old lady at 31. So first of all, you're not a broken old lady. You're not. Back things take a while to heal, and I think body and mind are very connected in the sense of like, whenever I have any kind of physical injury, I have such a high chance of feeling like not sad, but like depressed, because it all the things that are supposed to make you feel good and give you dopamine, it's like, well, why not just exercise if you're sad? You can't do it, and then it gets you have no choice but to sit around, just think and feel sad, and it sucks. So I am sorry to hear that. That being said, I have been in some situations before where I've had to, you know, deal with some heavy pain, not necessarily in this way, but like, you know, I had major stomach problems for years that were like debilitating. And I would get so frustrated and so angry. I was like ages 21 to like 25. And I would be so mad and frustrated, like, why can't I be like everyone else? And like, no, I can't go out this night. I feel sick. Like, all these different things. And eventually I did get better. And it's not fair that you have to wait around and heal up and go through all these things. But the point is, everybody will have something at some point. Unfortunately, you have to deal with yours right now, but we will be here for you as an outlet. You will continue to find things to take your mind off of it, and you're gonna heal. Bodies heal. You're gonna make progress. It just might be a little slow. Here to support you in the meantime. We got Incolabinati dropping Antithesis. Sis. She recently gave me a thermal cup because I always forget my coffee mid-drink. I had hot coffee for the first time in years yesterday. I felt so seen, and she said, I learned from the best, my heart. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. So you're saying your sister is usually not the gift giver, but this time it was like, I'm gonna be like you and give a thoughtful gift. I love that. That's so special. That's so cool. And that's what I like about giving gifts. It doesn't have to be like a huge, giant, like grand gesture, right? Kind of cheap. I got this thing. It's a fun thing to do if you have the ability to do it. So I see you, but I'm glad you got that. My stepbrother is very sweet. We don't know each other that well. We weren't raised together, you know, but you know, we say hi at like family gatherings. And he has never failed to like remember something for me for like a birthday or Christmas. And so it's never particularly personal, but you know, sometimes I get the impression that it's like a little bit re-gifted or whatever. But even just the idea that he remembers is always like very sweet. And he always has like reasoning behind it, even if it's not always right. And even that is just sweet, right? Like I remember back in the day, he gave me like, it was some kind of poster of like, it was like some kind of art piece or like a printing poster of Charlie Chaplin. And he was like, yeah, I know you're like the comedian in your family, and I think you were studying film at some point. I thought you might like some, you know, Charlie Chaplin. And I'm like, that's very sweet. It's not correct. Like, I'm not like, all right, Charlie Chaplin, but like, it's sweet, you know? And then he did one with Bob Marley one time. He got me a poster of Bob Marley in like the same style. He's like, you just seem like a really, you know, you like to chill out and you like music. I'm like, yeah, thank you very much. And like, he got me like this last holiday, he got me like a mobile battery just to like, oh, you know, my phone died. I need to like charge it up real quick. And I thank goodness I have this little extra battery. And it's funny because like, I think that's what he got me the first Christmas I ever knew him. And I was like, wow, you got me another mobile battery. Like, that's very sweet. And I never have a problem with it. I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth, but I was just like, that's very sweet. And due to influencery things and working in internet spaces and going to cons and whatever, I've got a lot of mobile batteries. But I'll be damned if that is not the best mobile battery I own now. I turned it on. I was like, okay, like very nice. Great. It was super cool. I was like, this is awesome. I will use them both now. Where are you supposed to look a gift horse? Do you honestly want to know, Molecule? Right in the eyes. And you tell him how you feel. Thank you very much. We got a couple more things to read out real quick, and then we're gonna call it a night after I read out the resubscribers. Thank you again, y'all. This was a very sweet, fun stream, first of all, and everybody was really generous. Thank you for the sub bombs and everything. It's always very kind, especially when it's like early in the month when the subs lapse and you're like, uh-oh, and y'all, thank you very much. We've got Wisdom and Wine dropping 10 flippin' bucks. Thank you very much, Wisdom and Wine, saying deeply embarrassed about my typo in a way that I'll get over in about 20 minutes. Well, good. That was 9 minutes ago, so you got 11 minutes to go. Probably 11 or 10 and a half closer. That's okay. That's what I get for playing Jackbox, working and painting my nails at the same time. You pulled off the trio? You pulled off the triumvirate? Oh, you've got nothing to worry about. That's pretty incredible. It was a test of my ADHD powers, and I think I passed. Thanks for letting me play. Yeah, that's incredible. I couldn't paint my nails while playing This should have been a painting nails Jackbox stream, huh? Nail polish like right around here somewhere. That sounds awesome. Good for you and well played, and thanks for joining on in. We got Kerosene Entertainment dropping $3.69. Nice. Sorry, little burp. Second little burp. Okay, we're good. Thank you. So, Kerosene Entertainment says, raw. Quiplash was fun. Thanks for having that. Thank you, Kerosene Entertainment. The first one was just RAH with no exclamation point or nothing. It's just like, rah. Quiplash was fun. Thank you very much for that, Kerosene Entertainment. I appreciate you. That was very sweet of you. And then finally, we got Mid and Shiloh Sator. Yeah, thank you. Excuse me, Shiloh Sator. Thank you very much for joining. I appreciate you. Just raw. Okay. Rah. Okay, there we go. Now we made it, Lady Gaga. Excellent. And then we got Midnight Vixen Fox dropping $6 and 69 cents. Nice. Thank you very much, Midnight Vixen Fox, saying, hey, Damien, things are good. My therapist is proud. Ooh, hell yeah. I'm starting to be able to listen and not take on other people, see red flags, and set boundaries. And my mom's health is improving. Also, Hub's got me a full-on gaming setup and battle station. So thankful. Midnight Vixen Fox, individually, any one of those things would have just been rad as hell. That's all so great. First of all, happy to hear your mom is doing well. Congrats on getting that gamer upgrade. And also, the therapy stuff is great. It's such a big deal. And like, I always applaud people who, in any capacity, do anything with therapy. I'm like very positive about that here, as a lot of you know. But like, it's hard to start, it's hard to continue, it's hard to get back into it. And so like letting yourself really do that is great. Like I had something where I think in December I had to cancel like my last couple sessions of therapy just to the way things worked out with holidays and stuff. And then there was an issue with my insurance as the new year began and yada, yada, yada. And now I have insurance again. And I was like, yeah, I'll schedule it with you again soon. But now we're like mid-February and I haven't had therapy in like 2 months and it's not great. Like I could use it. But I feel that there's a part of me that's very much resistant to it in the same way that anyone would be. And I'm such an advocate for it. And I've been doing it for years. But the second I'm out of it, I'm like, yeah, I kind of don't. I could not do all the hard thinking. You know, it's so easy to not do. So when you not only do it, but you're like, yeah, I've made great strides, is like, that's awesome. So congrats to you. Need to do it. Oh, and we've had one more tip roll in before I read out all the resubscribers. Thank you very much, Where Kitty. Appreciate you a lot for dropping $7. Thank you for that. Saying, oh, let's see, do it, Damien. Do it for me, if anything. Oh, that's saying, thank you so much for the fun evening and the good luck wishes for my interview. I feel enthused and excited now. I hope I get the job. I hope you do too, Where Kitty. You're gonna be great, and I'll tell you what. No matter what, from now until when you get the job, just let it flow. You know, you're nervous tonight, you're having a hard time turning off the brain, just being like, yep, this is one of those nights where my brain doesn't turn off. I'm thinking too much. That happens. I've gotten through the day before while being sleepy. Oh, I'm, you know, I don't have the shirt that I thought was clean and ready for my interview tomorrow. It's okay. I have a second shirt. It's fine. Oh, I didn't get that good parking spot? Great. I left 5 minutes early. Like, just do everything you can to let yourself just... Because as I always say with auditions, with job interviews, whatever, the best thing that can happen to the person who is interviewing you or auditioning you is that you walk in and you're the best candidate for the job. They want that to happen for you. Because once they find you the best candidate, their job is over. They're done. They don't have to do anything. It's a Zoom interview. Even better, Where Kitty. Turn on your computer a little bit early, test that internet, you're good to go. But yeah, that's the best thing that can happen to them. And if they're rooting for anything other than that, that's nuts. And that's not the job for you in the first place. So I wish you well. You got this. Let us know how it goes if you feel like it. Time for me to read out all the resubscriber. Gosh, I hope you talk to yourself this way too.
Oh, heavens no.
But I can encourage you. We try. Time to read out all the resubscribers. Y'all, these are the people who keep coming back month after month after month to support me. I can't thank you enough. Having subscribers has made a big difference in my life, and I really appreciate it a lot. Thank you for not being sick of me. I would be sick of me at this point. Can't believe you're not. So very spicy. Welcome back, and thank you to Nutmeg for their 15th month, Eat to the Liz for their 42nd, Wicked for their 2-year Cleverversary, beer. Wicked, you get the blue cake of 2-year stream anniversary. Happy flippin' 2-year Cleverversary to you. Thank you so much for 2 flippin' years of support. Here's to 18,000 more, and I really appreciate you supporting me for that long. It means a lot. It makes a difference. Very happy you're here. And thank you to Demo Nacho, Desi Lou, Amanda M. Davis, Kayla Macaroni, Noah Cola, Elias, and Tiarna, as well as Nurse Frog, all for helping me carry those blue cakes. They're very heavy. They're made of tungsten. That might have been the most blue cake reinforcement we've had in one evening. Thank you very much. Also, welcome back and thank you to Tim Kent Game for their 2nd month, Nurse Frog at a tier 3 for their 11th month. Thank you so much, Nurse Frog, and welcome back. So good to see you, and thank you for that extra big old chunk of support. We got Mooing Cat for their 10th, Julie Mitchie for their 21st, Pam for their 6th, Abby gets the D for their 7th, the She-Dap for their 6th, Liz Drowning Caffeine for their 51st. We got Wisteria for their 6th, Nefaria for their 3-year Cleverversary, Golden Moogles descend from on high to bring you cake. Thank you so very much, Nefaria. I appreciate you for 3 years of support. That is insane and bonkers, and I run out of ways to say it, and I always worry that at a certain point it's gonna sound inauthentic, because I'm always like, wow, 3 years, but like it's so great. Like 3 years ago, we were peak pandemic. I was in a room, I was sad, so were you, maybe, and that's when you started watching. Like that's thank you very much, and thank y'all again for sending the blue cakes and golden Moogle reinforcements. We got Rarest Oleander for their 9th, Renbell for their 28th, Tiarna gifting to Nick Meyer for their 3rd. Thank you, Tiarna, and welcome back, Nick. Candy Floss Roses for their 6th, Drew Me This Way for their 6th, Rem Stage for their 5th, Allie Pratt for their 17th, Writing is Hard for their 4th, Snacky to the Max for their 9th, She Plays Zelda for their 2nd, Fire at Midnight gifting to Initial Reality for their 6th. Thank you, Fire at Midnight, good to see you. Diane Syracuse for their 16th, Small Bird Lex for their 2nd, Lady of Ashes for their 9th, we got DM Bitty Kitty for their 25th, Dark Winged One for their 41st. God, it's always nice reading your name. Let's get late. Miranda Wrights for their 15th. Rhea Lynn for their 32nd. Azzy for their 4th. We got Peach Beam for their 4th. Earth to Kit for their 8th. Then Sorxis for their 43rd. King Roses for their 3rd. Live Lively for their 4th. Kashi Jade for their 2nd. The Cozy Panda for their 2nd, gifted by Cozy Chrissy. Thank you very much. Honey Spawn for their 3rd, gifted by Tiarna. Thank you very much. Honey Spawn, congrats on your win. That was a big deal. Rye Toasty T, or Rye Toast YT. I think it's YouTube. Rye Toast YT for their 7th. 009 Nay for their 43rd. We got Relem for their 3-year Cleverversary. Relem!
Relem was descend from on high to bring you cake.
Relem, thank you for 3 years of support. Again, I hope it doesn't sound inauthentic. I hope it doesn't sound like a broken record, but thank you so much. 3 years is wild, and I appreciate you a lot. We've got Smellern for their 28th, Chris Salmons for their 7th at a tier 3. That's bonkers. Thank you for that big old extra chunk of support. The Duck is Lord for their 34th, gifted by Desilu. Thank you, Desilu. And then Tattoo Queen for their 2nd, gifted by Incalibinati. Thank you very, very much. Thank you to all of you today for hanging out, playing. This was a wonderful way to hang out and spend the end of a otherwise slightly stressful day. This was a way better part than that. Thank you to everybody who dropped sub bombs and all that good stuff. That's always incredibly nice. Wisdom and Wine, Nabila, Desilu, Nurse Frog, Rainbow, Sock Monkey, Space Gators, Demo Nacho, Melanie K, Livig, DJ Hisoka. Those are the top 10 gifters of the week so far as I can see it. So thank you all very much, and drop some thank yous if you received any of those sub bombs. Let's see here. Ooh, I think we're gonna do a little bit of a raid here. You know who we haven't raided in a minute? Dear friend Laurel. Now it looks like Laurel may be talking about some more serious topics this evening. She's just chatting, so I don't know what the vibe is. So I want to show up and support. At the same time, if it is a more serious topic, you know, coming in with like raid, like we got a raid, we're gonna do the raid. But if it ends up being more serious and she's trying to sort of like, it's her first stream being back after being offline for a while. Yeah, that's sort of what I mean. So obviously let's show up and show love and support. You know what, we're gonna do a welcome back raid, but after we do our initial like hello kind of situation, let's rein it in and let her have some you know what, actually hold on. Welcome back with love and support raid. There we go. So we're gonna copy and paste this as the raid call. Even if you gotta run, it's always lovely to hop in with a little raid call and just show some flippin' love to a friend. So Clever Coop, thank you so much for hanging out. If this is your first time, I do Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday streams are my normal. If not, I will always update you on at least one spot, usually Twitter. That may have to change soon because Twitter is a hellhole. But Clever Coop, as I always say, whether you tip, you subscribe, you throw bits my way, or you just support me by watching with your eyeballs, I so appreciate you. I love this community, and I could not and would not want to do this without you. Thank you for supporting me for over 5 flipping years. I love this. Truly the best part of my day. I love y'all, and I hope you have a wonderful night. Until next time, Clever Coop, you are dismissed. Bye everyone. Bye. Let's read.